bisa nonton ya.
Nonton nih. Apa kupe sih main lihat apa?
Kakak gua apa jadi
Paling ganteng sedota kupe.
sekarang pada RPG Bin.
Paling
RPG
ganteng
yang masih serot.
paling ganteng masih cuan maksudnya.
Lah sim lah jadi lu memusi
Sibah.
gua keluar party ya yang ininya annoying tuh join
Keluar aja.
Lu nonton siapa lagi lu?
ini makanya tahu keluar gitu
Maksudnya udah secret.
Bismillah
Lu nonton Ramses nih lah.
Ramses. Ayo siapa yang naruh kartu Ramses ayo.
Gua, lu lihat apa di Discord?
Susah muncul ini lu buset lu saudagar kartu lu Bin. Yang gini dah. Lu udah malas lagi aja dah.
Apa ya? Kan lu nyaranin ini secret yang dipasang.
Ini namanya aduh diam.
Apa sih? Apa?
Ini aduh lu tidak senam jadi si Dimas temen ada yang lebih jago dari gua tuh 440 langsung gini
Iya.
saya udah paling game gak sedap
Ya? Itu si seket Noni
sekep ya anjir
yang pakai PA ke depan.
iya wih di lu
Apa bisa tadi?
gak bisa gini dulu kartu kecemburuan sosial
Apa ya?
kartu gua ngapa hijau semua
Mana coba lihat, jangan emang ijo yang dipasang gold semua gua tonjok lu Noni. Jadah dulu Noni. Penipu ulung kau. Brengsek.
Yang udah begitu.
nggak ada yang emas gua
Nggak ada yang emas, tapi dipasangnya emas semua anjing. Bakar-bakarin kartu dulu. Air Tim Serenity Dash.
ada orang yang bopong putihnya merah
Silver itu Noni apa hijau lu?
itu sih itu di si kuda sirkuit tadi
Gua tanggal 18 tim secret satu tuh.
pembunuhan sosial ya
Kenapa sih?
masih 2000 wah ibak bohong aja nggak dipikir
Lu Mineski lu buang kan Non?
jangan si Musi sama si siapa Ninja Bugi
TNC aja kali ya yang buang ya.
saya tuh mau uangin tuh istirahat bukannya lagi enak
Gold kan. Iya si kakak abis dapat emas ini dapat inian lagi.
17 pun gini.
ambil si skep, wah ini nggak bisa gini.
Ini 17 lo lihat kan? Tanggal 17.
Lu bodo amat terus hubungan sosial tuh males banget.
Oh,
Waduh itu Sonu sama Ramses berduaan gitu jadil, nggak boleh gitu Dim. Aduh,
Kenapa tuh?
nggak boleh. Pelanggaran tuh. Si skep nggak tahu pasal apa berapa?
Wah, Matumbaman, akhirnya gua dapet Matumbaman. Noni. Liquid gua non.
Berapa itu?
Silver semua. Ini core bagus, skill, team fight, camp stack. Nah, ini dia yang gua cari.
Lu pasang juga kagak.
Kan gua pasang Noni.
Emang lu pasang itu udah pada?
Gua pasang.
Aku udah loket.
Kan udah gua pasang duluan.
Kan baru dapet.
Matumbaman pakai yang hijau. Nanti Matumbaman. Tapi masih jalan kan, masih jalan. Gua amat. Nih, akhirnya Gaben. Kamu memang baik.
Ayo Ben iya.
Kecilnya lagi.
Radiant Team.
Bagus kalbek ada mungkin enak.
Sampai temuin nama Liver kan. Tapi itu.
Mau berkabar.
Iya, mau berkabar.
Ini sih nggak banyak, pasti itu banyak.
Agak Noni anakannya di bawah pinggir, ke hutan.
Alah, belum perak doang.
Udah mulai tuh si secret.
Last pick.
Sama ini juga last pick.
Lu udah kelar kan ini 25?
Udah.
Nonton Ramses.
Ini Ramses kesukaan bangsa masih Noli berat gitu. Kalau ini jahat.
Ramses kan dari kemarin yang pakai perut mama si Ramses nanti kemarin.
Biasanya kan si yang lebih sering si Noli kan.
Enggak Ramses.
Noli lebih sering kan.
Iya, cuma ini hero-nya si Ramses kan.
Iya.
Siapa?
Kan yang kemarin kita suruh wasit dia.
Iya.
Iya sih. Kita dibuat Gabe. Dibuat Gabe. Macam mana itu?
Di Minggu tinggal si Sensi dong yang kagak masuk.
Si Ori non. Ada si Ori non. Sama si Henrir. Kawan lu non. Si Henry. Siapa non?
Ori banget gue pasang. Mungkin ada nabi di sini.
barengannya sama si Lanem Noni, mukanya berkotak.
Itu lanem juga ada. Ngapain gue yang aneh-aneh lu pasang lu.
Noni itu di grup stage yang pulang satu-satu ya dari grup ya?
Aku
Sisanya berarti lower bracket tuh yang di bawah.
Makanya gue masang PC gaming.
Dia mah non pulang aja dapat duit non.
Yang nurasan ya geng ya untuk pohon
Lu nonton siapa sih lu?
dia Ramses
Oh gua last player to be killed.
sama gue juga
Gak ada rosan-rosannya.
agak ada gue juga
Lu ngomong yang bunuh rosan.
dari mana juga
Error. Error gimana?
Itu solo kok levelnya 10.000 gitu sih yang begini gak sih
Kok time out?
si solo dia batang pasnya dia
Iya.
hati gue sakit tiba-tiba
Mata pedih non ngeliatin non ya.
kan 10.000
Mata pedih nggak non ngeliatin non?
kalau geser-geser dalam 100 level gitu
Noni, mata pedih kagak non? Mata pedih nggak ngeliatnya?
Si Aceh pakai apa sih? Gak bisa nahan pakai dicoba potongnya kelihatan. Minta dua koordinator gak bang?
Tebet bisa nahan buat mandel kalau gitu
Nonek semua. Berarti kan nggak ada yang keisi. Lanem mencoba. SCC.
kalau itu mainnya terlalu bagus jarang bagus
Penannya putus 2.600.
iya itu wajar sih ini orang lama gitu tapi dia nggak parah kalau 18.000
EG juga EG.
Noni si Penrir 3.000 Noni.
Nyawa pakai ininya nggak ada armor. Anakannya berat mama dikesampingin dong.
itu habis nafsi dia bangun malah pertama kena pedih sambil ngumpet kan
Ini nggak ada CM mana lu sukut kan bebe.
iya enggak gampang kincil kopi di botol jadi nggak mau kalah banget itu lagi sudah bisa ini sih mituan ya
Lanem.
potong tripnya kan.
Iya. Ya kan sama-sama paham kalau kayak gini.
Ulun.
Bapak gua koordinator nggak sih?
Biarin sih kenapa emang?
Aku kan tadi nggak bisa ngasih kredit.
Jadi kalau dia soalnya nggak mau kalah nih. Bukan dari tim ada tim tuh. Ini gitu-gitu sakit tau.
Ngapain dong?
Sudah digigitin titit si Wiper itu.
Wiper.
Armor juga sakit.
Ngilu-ngilu. Apa nih itu si Ramses yang mau ini.
BP nggak ada gerobak sih. Ini ada yang gampang sekarang.
Optik Gaming PGJ Strom.
Wis. Mati lagi belum jadi.
Dua minus armor loh.
Di Kurang lari jadi cepat ya sepanjang itu ya sudah belajar.
Di dalam jaring ya.
Iya.
Dulu kan otomatis kalau kelihatan dia nggak bisa tembus ke non ya.
Iya.
Sekarang masih nggak sih?
Kan sekarang kelihatan terus Pak.
Oh maksudnya kalau kita kasih waktu itu dia
Tetap naik.
tetap manjat ya.
buset gitu ya. Apa sini sih gendut. Jadi
Hai dirucut.
maksudnya nanti gampang banget.
Cece keteteran lawan si Ori non.
Wis, jerak ya.
Jerak di mangkok.
Mati dong ituan.
Iyalah. Acung-acung jadi. Keluarkan pure damage Anda.
Oh,
Pure.
no.
Buset jago. Combo jago. Jago. Oi.
Non itu non.
Goni, aku paling paling dia oi anjir.
Waktu itu.
Itu mahal bayarannya. Oh, ada si Belakang apa gitu. Animasinya.
Animasi apa aja?
Itu tidur skripnya si
Lupa, Vision tuh punya das, dah.
lempar belakang iya itu babi di tengah-tengah masyarakat di babi air dia. Itu dari saya.
Udah di visa lah neneknya.
Mau dia main tadi?
Enggak.
Ngamatin aja.
Iya. Terus dipukul. Pakai ulti.
Iya. Ih,
Sama seketiganya kan slow juga.
Nyubi keteteran coy. Sedih. Si kakak.
wah, iya.
Ngapain sih Pipeng masih kesana aja?
Gila, komplain.
Motornya begitu. Blackmail loh, dan
Blackmail ya.
Awas di semok. Ori,
Nah,
care.
cuma 848. Wih, gila, perfect.
Eul.
Ih, alat banget banget.
Iya. Mirana bikin Eul.
Miss.
lawannya calon silent. Salah stun.
Itu SS langgaran ya? Lihat kuat.
Amazing what you found behind there. Not just the precious comes.
Ini gimana ceritanya tahu kena hantu dia?
Iya tuh si Aba-aba dipeluk. Kalau selama 4 tahun lecet lagi.
Tahu juga.
Lecet. Bisa sini daftarnya jadi kewalahan si ya.
Tulis banyak banget. Ada tekas menyebalkan.
Jadi bisa-bisa kayak gitu tuh dari depan niat gitu mukul babinya nyebelin. Jalan dulu ke depan baru mukulin kan tai ya.
Aku juga begitu.
Gue mau ketemu babi udah berdua aja. Gimana niat tapi dipepet-pepet.
Oh, di early begitu. Kalau receiver edge mah bodo amat.
Begitu caranya mah semua orang di sini pegang silver edge. Silver edge. Bisa nge-break. Masing-masing udah punya skill break pasif, nggak adil.
Siapa?
Iya kalau gitu caranya mah semua pemain ini nih, semua pemain Dota ini buat babi ya punya skill pasif nge-break.
Dari depan ya.
Iya, nggak adil. Masih banyak tahun ya.
Oh, bagus.
Dari depan kan ketahuan muka jelek tuh.
Oh, dari punggung milikmu ya?
Kayak balik.
Terusnya disedot tuh pengabannya.
Iya.
Babi. Nggak berasa. Nggak ada dasar. Dibales tuh 2 tahun nanti.
Ini gue intip.
Comeback istri kan.
Iya, parah kok. PC Gaming apa kabar, Wid?
Hah?
PC Gaming apa kabar?
PC Gaming
Iya.
masih imbang skornya.
Gak bisa marah juga tuh ya.
Lu naruh di PC Gaming.
Agak. Coba predik aja. Prediksi gue sih gitu.
Si Pupe ini iska banget dah.
Kenapa?
Ini kata itemnya apa?
Nah itu udah jadi dia. Jadi dulu mau beli luar. Ini puji-puji dia. Lu tuh udah jadi water punya, maaf lu dia.
Mati lu patut terpisah loh.
Dia emang kayak gitu, kacung mau ngapain lagi sih? Tapi kacung, kamu ya gedein stun lo ya?
Sayang banget sih kayaknya.
Iya, mau gedein aura gitu.
Jadi carry mah sakit banget. Fenomenal.
Aktif kalau mantang besok.
Shadow Blade, setun, apa Shadow Blade pukul, sembur, setun, udah ada tuh, telanjang nanti. Aku lu jadi dulu itu pajunya.
Guys, cepat banget. Gitu aja. Adil. Dan diincar yang mana, yang perang yang mana, yang gini mungkin nonton ini. Oh, Ramses tuh dia, Ramses Punjabi. Iya, Noni sih the host.
Ini dong yang disetun, Deka, buyback doang lu, patah.
Ini, lu jangan diantepin mati Noni. Oke, iso. Udah Miranda lu di belakang aja, aduh kecipratan, Honda.
Wah, inceng banget sih. Bodoh kan?
Bukan lewat tinggalan.
Lupa ngapain?
Wow, lunas sih. Ya, lagi.
Main sopan.
Bagai juga punya itu hadiah. Berarti itu udah batasnya nggak sih? Ganggu. Nggak mau obat tsunami.
Kecelakaan aku.
Ini ya si Noni sama si Ramses apa ya? Dia harus si Sonmus dia lawan.
Plus doang si Ramses poinnya mah.
Mau langsung dulu. Kalahnya gimana?
Hah?
Oh masih lanjut.
Nonton itu dulu.
Shadow Tekas.
Video pertama. Bacok. Iya, dia si Ori. Ori Flame.
Ketam non.
Iya. Jadi di tes. Iya masa kakak nang banyak coy.
Iya kan. Tapi si Solo 2-1 kan tadi.
Ada yang masang kakak sama kamu?
Nggak ada.
Banyak juga.
Hah?
Gua si Solo yang gede nilainya.
Kabar Pak. Ini kakak masih berlanjut Pak.
Kakak gede non.
Dek. Kakak dari tahun ke tahun nggak pernah mengecewakan.
Bisa
sekali.
ditaruhin di player kan. Apa non?
Iya.
Di ready player. Jadah.
Digocek kakak.
Digocek non.
Iya, iya.
Digocek si kakak. Noni tidurnya jangan malam-malam ya.
Lo kan sholat Jumat ya.
Oh iya ya. Ya udah habis sholat Jumat gue langsung ke rumah lu aja deh. Kita nonton di rumah lu aja Mas Edi.
Nonton apa?
Nonton TI lah.
Udah kelar.
Belum. Belum. Kan lagi ada gangguan tadi.
Nah, naruh kakak sama Lanem nih. Layur.
Itu dia pada main petak umpet non.
Iya. Aku romansa.
Romansa.
Kayaknya alok nih dia jadi.
Biarin aja anak.
Kecilnya jangan lebih dari 110.
Nah, ini malah lebih udah pasti.
Jauh 110.
Kagak kelihatan ya.
Mati lu, buset. Jadi surprise pada apa?
Ada yang lagi main petak umpet di situ non.
Dia naik tangga, di atas ada si Pini. Dia aku putra mangsa. Anjir.
Itu kagak gerak-gerak dari tadi non, gue liatin non.
Ini sabar banget.
Iya kayak si Piska sabar banget main. Ini menang siapa non? Newbie non?
Kenapa?
Menang siapa nih? Newbie.
Apaan? Lu mau sih?
PC Gaming melawan Newbie, menang siapa ini kira-kira?
Seri kayaknya.
Hah, anjing Seri. Ya kali Noni Seri. Seri Borit, Seri si Kocan.
Seri Maco.
Seri Maco.
Nah, lu taras kue. Hidung. Tadi si Dras ketemu sama si Bajai di sono.
Ketemu.
Iya.
Bagus.
Terus
Si Baja yang masih Dres kan seumuran maksudnya.
iya. Iya, lu.
Nah, pas banget non di pucuk. Pucuk.
Waduh. Bacok. Iya.
Mati non itu. Kagak mati itu Mirana. Mirananya kagak mati anjing.
Yeah, Jax, I get it. Was bad.
Celingnya punya ini. Dia TP. Nah, lu getak. Nah.
Hei. Ya. Ya. Ya.
Iketannya lama banget, Non.
Ya. Ya.
Nuni iketannya lama amat itu.
Ya mau apa kelihatan kan?
Dia talent cycle ya. Dia lah. Kocak anjing.
Begini.
Iya, Aegisnya.
Jangan bling jangan gak nyampe itu.
Kocak. Nyerah itu mah. Bunuh diri namanya, Non.
Dia jangan bling jangan gak nyampe. Kalah masih dia. Dia mau bling kelewatan.
Udah bicar. Sama mau bicar, Non.
Wah gila. Total pembunuhan nih 94 nih dia. Awal masih utuh.
Salah lihat lah. Salah lihat tuh sedih.
Panjang udah 94. Tuh, PL mati lagi bayangannya 98 sekarang.
Anjing. Nggak sekalian anakannya broad mother dihitung, Noni. Jadil.
Ayo dulu sama KPU.
KPI, Noni. Shadow
Dulu
Tech.
kayaknya ini Taras.
Paras ke.
Itu satu kali lagi coba. Nah, kalah.
Mana baik itu?
Kurang.
Ada cheese Noni. Iya udah taras anjing, udah alot. Udah lah,
Baru kurang lo tuh.
Kagak nggak kurang lah. Cheese pijit cu.
Kalau bisa
Bisa.
kayak
Lagi
ditakutin
di
kita.
fitnah. Lagi di fitnah.
Ini lagi ditakutin. Apa lu?
Ya rata kan lu. Lu sih.
Jadil si kakak menang banyak ini ngopi kakak.
19,2.
19,2 coy.
Tadi sisanya 21.
Let's see what kind of trouble we get ourselves into. Once more into the always under attack.
Lu 112 dia.
Apaan yang 112?
Mas combine kill.
Bisa cepet amat itu hancurnya.
Link sakit.
Emang nggak ada pertandingan
Udah
lain?
mau diolok.
Nggak ada pertandingan lain lagi emang coy?
Power.
Bercabang gitu sih Wrestling jadi.
Ya emang bercabang iniannya, talentnya.
Iya. Udah full slot.
PKB butuh, Lincoln butuh.
Secret main lagi tuh.
Masih ngepick paling.
Menang mana?
Pepe. Tadi Juara, Pak. wis juara mah dari lower bracket jalannya non.
Bukan dari benua Eropa ya. Ulang lagi dia. Si kakak. Mati lu Pak, iya udah Pak, lu mati aja Pak. Gua udah ikhlas Kak kalau lu sampai ini Kak.
Baik lagi dia non.
Gua udah ikhlas kalau kakak jadi jawara pokoknya. Temen-temen gua udah ngerti kakak soalnya jadi.
Kagak, gua enggak. Gua kan baru dapat emasnya tadi.
Odi ketam.
Yakin jadi
Ketam nih.
iya berarti.
Kakak ketam lagi.
Syukur lu Pak.
To catch up with me. Gosh, that was wanting.
Straight and why not? Jadil. GG. Ketik GG.
Tetap si kakak nih 20.
Iya.
TV paparazi
Kakak.
paparazi kan.
Oh, kakak banget.
Ini si Ramses non.
Sesuatu kok diganti. Ntar dia mau ketemu Somnus baru
Apa?
baru seru.
Emang dia sebracket apa non?
Ya ntar kan ketemu gitu, doain aja.
Pakai ada air.
Dia nggak sebracket noni.
Tahu amat kan.
Ya ntar ketemu di upper bracket apa di lower bracket.
Ketemu di main stage kan ya.
Di main stage 48.
Oh ada yang pakai andai nih. Papi apa ya absor nih? Iyo non dipakai.
Udah gua yang fresh.
Normalin.
Ini Spectre gua hadir dia mau apa lu?
Lu pakai spekter.
Box asis,
Oh Zeus
asis upright Pak. Kamu sebelah kanan,
asis ini game.
apa yang kanan atas pojok?
Highest asis average.
Oh itu dia.
Kemarin juga si Ramses udah pakai itu spekter.
Iya, kan berdua.
Woi, pundi-pundi kita gimana kan?
Apaan?
Maiden.
Ini dia nih. Absen di hari ini.
Taras, ntar di hill chat, GG dari awal udah.
Ada nih ini
Seorang
10 strength coy sekali dekai. Dekai 3 kali dulu cepet itu.
itu ke Richard.
Position 5 versus the
Udah
Iowa
adil
plus
kalah
one,
gitu loh
and
Bicar.
one of the best hero solos ever played. So he's having a great series so far. He got to play as Bane, now he gets to play as Disruptor. These are the benefits of being captain, guys. You just get to choose. You say, no, guys, trust me. Disruptor's so good, even when it's offered. But this game is pretty damn good.
All of these heroes feel like very comfort picks. Like, it feels as if the bands that are coming out right now are at the meta heroes, but those aren't necessarily like the iconic ones I think of when I think of Virtus Pro. Roger Chen, like, that goes back a ways. And it is going to be the gyrocopter for Team Secret. Of course, Ramsey is very comfortable in the Spectre as well. But it feels like even though VP is getting a lot of the meta heroes banned out against them, they're still getting what they're comfortable with.
Yeah, I like the Secret of Duck. This is a really good 3-4 to go for. Just teams that have been in draft this through the tournament so far. It was one of these things that was kind of milling about in the rumors before TI, how ridiculous this combo was in Script.
Nonil tipu-tipu bae nih brengsek.
Blessed with this
Ya lagi mau ngapain sih
tethered
orang yang kerja di
gyrocopter
urusan
attack,
gitu.
flat cannon, IO hitting for 160 on every single attack that gyrocopter throws at 2. It definitely gets a bit ridiculous once IO hits 15 with the Aghanim Scepter and can just help accelerate that time so you get to that point.
Iya.
We have talked before about the answer of Morphling against
Saya memang
Gyrocopter.
sahabat
It feels like it might be a
sebuah
bit too
isi.
greedy with the Spectre
Yeah.
in play also, but we have occasionally seen it with
Yomit
Mizzling.
juga.
Is there anything that you feel like would be a better fit that might sort of, what is
Yomit
it that Virtus Pro
lah.
really wanted in their draft?
Saya mutan.
I'm not sure if there's something good for Tasha, but I can see Admiral being picked here. I feel like he has long game we can control and they don't want to get banned. But they go for that's Tasha Shadow.
Buset, INT 3.
Tasha's hero.
Ini carry-nya
I
Destructor
like
nan.
that. That's very good setup. It'll be off lane for Chen rotations. It's pretty good.
Apa mid lanernya Shadow Demon?
Like a Savvy Storm. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be Tasha playing it.
Pasti gitu.
It's definitely something they've done in the past. It's possible to be for no one, but I think no one's
Si
gonna be
Solo.
more of those
Si Solo si
or
Noni.
something.
It is a core Shadow Demon, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of crazy. So everybody's talking about the green guys. What about the purple hero? Show them some love.
Kalau bentuk sendiri.
True Secret have pretty green hands. They're like all green and blue. Like
Jago
Jaguar,
pick
Raging,
gyrocopter buat ngabisin anakan.
Wow, that's very themed. Yeah, these are some nice dark heroes on the bot, except for Chen. I don't know, like he's got this bright white shirt going on.
But he's nearby like this sort of
Hero
unholy aura
copter.
Spectre.
Okay, that works out.
Well, it is now last ban for Team Secret. And you can figure out, I mean, what's the strength of the Shadow Demon
Oh,
here?
they banned the Tinker. I think they banned the Storm, actually. That's interesting. What's the strength of the Shadow Demon? I think he's an incredibly annoying laner. Like, he just spams out on you, and even with just any sort of help, you can kind of do whatever. Like, I don't think the Disruptor is going to be going with the Spectre, because it's probably going to be too weak of a lane, right? Because Disruptor is pretty weak overall as a laner. So it's likely that the Disruptor needs someone who's super strong to lane with, and the Ench is already banned out. The Pugna was banned out.
Lihat lagi.
So they're probably thinking about this other like really strong and annoying lane hero who can just kind of bully a lot. And they just go for disruptions, and then use the illusions for some damage. They can stack on soul catcher, just keep punch, punch, punch. And if you want to try and bring your strong lane there, that means they're drawing attention away from the Spectre. Storm Spirit? No, TA. Okay.
Templar.
Well, it is definitely a hero that can make a lot of space early on. It does feel like you do want to spend a little bit of time farming. Of course, I always like to talk about Shadow Demon's potential for stacking up jungle.
Yes.
He's and you can probably stack up those ancients.
Formasinya
like that.
gimana?
Lah WK offline ngapa lu?
Bukan yang bawah. Pistol itu gimana?
Shadow Demon offlaner
15 seconds left right now.
bertiga Destructor sama Chen di atas.
And some of this going against the TA. It will be the Spirits. So this is what we were expecting the last game for the 10 picks.
Iya,
Trying to
menang dia
pull
kalau
that
enter.
to a victory.
Buset no.
Mono now.
Bro.
Answer the secret of all that time.
Pas lompat.
see if you can do it for them in this one.
Lu lihat tuh si Ramses tuh,
Little
serem banget mukanya.
You remember Cabal Mortal Kombat?
Emang begitu Noni bentuknya.
I'm all on that.
Fata.
It's looking good.
What the
We can do
fuck?
some more
Offline
combat
si
here.
Fata.
We got Storm. We got Rain down here with Solo.
There it
So
is.
that's fine. That'll do.
Iya, kirain itu
Got
si
the first
Aceh.
punchy bag.
Si Anda ini
Well, we'll see who gets the fatality in this one. It's pretty simple
Tahu
for
tuh
Virtus
bisa
Pro
mati juga kagak ya? Sini tuh bakal gue pe, jadi
And
tuh.
I think Team Secrets,
Udah diajarin
I
demo.
like this backbone of the Gyrocopter. I was
Bagus
impressed by it
nih.
so far in the games where I have seen it.
Disruptornya keren
We'll see
Non.
how Fada does if it is indeed him playing it. This kind of
Oh,
like
gue nggak
aggro
demen
sort of a lane.
nih.
That'll be a little bit curious.
Yeah, I guess
Disruptor
they're
apa
thinking
Raiden
that they just want
Makanya
to
udah kayak
as
Raiden.
possible and, you know, try and keep this Spectre having a bad game. If you get the first pick, you need to be able to punish
Burung
that
gagak
right
tuh
off the
ya.
bat. I think they have
Iya.
the guys to do it.
Burung telur lu, burung puyuh.
At least you get a little bit of time. We've got these little brief
Burung ayam-ayaman ini mah Noni.
strategy time at TI.
Ooh.
So as the draft ends, there's
Burung ayam-ayaman.
go straight into the game. And I think it's mostly just for admiring the cosmetics. You know, there's lots of time here.
Kualifikasi ya.
You look at these things going, oh yeah,
Si
I do
Pasha
need that
topeng
shot.
masnya ada yang
That
balik
does
muka
look
ya.
really cool. I want to be Raiden.
It's golden. Beautiful.
No, no, don't be so hard on yourself, man.
Kan ada
You're great.
3 dia.
It's okay.
Right?
Mukanya nih banyak.
Si Mone nih, yang member gue pengen tahu.
Jangan pukul dari depan nih, gimana muka semua. Mau nggak tahu depannya yang mana.
Di depannya nggak ada buntutnya kan ini.
Kan dia laki yang buntutnya di depan kan.
Cuma
In order to
titik.
try and solve it. Now it's
Tuh
just
total bermain dia tuh nggak percaya sih benar.
Oh, quite the maneuver up top here.
Apa?
4 heroes from Virtus Pro. No one branches
Player
off.
dead.
And
Bukan
it looks
smoking.
like Fada is indeed chilling on this Gyrocopter in the off lane. Plenty of regen between the two of them, so they are looking to battle. And see if they can create some space for mid one.
with the Sage's Mask. The answer is that I guess you
240
can get
aja
protection
macam.
side top.
Fada making the plays.
Nanti solo brengsek tuh.
Often we've seen the off lane.
Senjangan
It doesn't really
sosial.
feel like the meta right now is just, it doesn't really matter all that much, you know, which lane you send those heroes to. Like, it's not that much different from safely nowadays. Is Roger taking Pendant's level 1? Get that extra bits of
Terus
harassment
kuping
out.
dia punya semua tuh item.
Not sure how I feel about this Wraith game. I'd be curious to watch it for Ace's game.
Coba friendly school gue lebih lagi pak.
You see, I was a bold move with no support. Back he
Ini
goes.
makanya
Ah, paling gak lu dikasih pala draw Non.
Yeah, that hurts. It's a lot of
Yeah.
regen, honestly.
kasih satu market sama dia. Cuma kali semua.
It's the hurt on it with the disruption. That's half his HP too. So both sides taking some pretty serious.
Satu market Non.
Mahal kan ya.
Iya sebenarnya.
And it is going to be a trade-off there, yeah.
Ini buat lu semua dah tuh.
So I'm dying in the range.
Gitu Non ya.
Yes.
Kan,
Disruptor.
Harganya 17 perak Non ya.
Definitely.
Iya. Kasih semarket.
Should be able to have a hell of a time here. I mean, they're going to go for the banishment. It's mid lane.
Mampus
Still
lu,
trading
berapa
off
penuh
CS there
harapannya.
as well against no one.
Can't quite get the block either. So
Ayo.
he has gone in here. He still has a fairy fire, so it's not a real concern. He's kind of trying to like bait them low and then use the decay. Some nice undying play here.
Turn on the Pasha. Good bit of damage,
ini
but
mah bukan
should be able
yang
to
putri yang
escape.
ini lawan
Yeah,
kayak.
this is worth if you get the kill, but look how many of his resources. He's just TP
Buat kayak Aldo doang
and
gitu
how much
malah
he
mau
really
dia.
burned.
Ayo cobain dah, ayo. Di lobby.
Gua nggak bisa TA.
Oh yeah, just curious to see this Wraith King in position 1 in the safe lane, and
Bukan perkara bisa
next
TA
skill
kan.
is what everyone else has, and anything he goes for. Because last time we saw him went for the armlet and the blink,
Dilemanya tuh rasakan itu.
wasn't able to carry Hearten, but in this game he has this gyro.
Bisa tuh tampol aja sih.
More so on lanes.
Iya, abis itu kan
So I
dia
think if he
punya
can blink,
refleks
it
lagi.
should still be fine.
He's actually sticking his quite a bit.
Dipukulin pas dia lagi menjilat tuh.
Killing off 3, 2, 1 is
Iya,
probably
bisa
safe
cobain
with the
makanya.
Mortal Strike, but
Wah nggak bisa bisa
thinking about
tembak.
Nggak ada urusan.
Yeah, maybe just see if there could be some value there for between him and the Undying. But
at least for now mid lane. We're actually going to
Ini sih tembak kewalahan ya lawan
maybe
Ender.
ever matchup so far.
Yang tinggi ya.
favor
Iya.
and toppling the harass is pretty heavy here from Fada. Just constantly spamming out these rockets. They're using the regen from the island to keep it up, and they just keep the spam going. So
Terus juga
even
harusnya
though there's like some vision here, it doesn't really stop
kewalahan
you.
nih
You know,
kan.
you can know where a secret are, but they're still just gonna keep casting all the spells on top. It's just completely into the tower now, but still getting the last.
Meanwhile, Puppy able
Eh,
to
si
zone
Bupe
solo
ngapain
out
sih
of
harus
the
bercanda
lane
aja ngurung
pretty
duit.
heavily. He's going to go pick up and saunter away as Roger taking the damage. The spirits were hitting him, and then Ramses is the one that's
jangan lari,
into
jadi
Fawn's
jomblo
face,
lu.
just daring him to come in and they have the troll as well. So a good bit of damage thrown onto this gyrocopter, and the fairy fire comes too late.
First blood for a Spectre, first picked overall in the game. BP does it again. I don't know how they manage it. They go for Root Mother first, they go for Spectre first, doesn't matter. Somehow they get this hero off to a good start, and Ramses will be happy. It's all about Ramses at the end.
And I mean, again, it makes sense that you're going to be going for these spirits to try and apply the
Lagi
pressure
semuanya
early on to this lane, but it does mean that you don't have access to overcharge, which means that if Yapsor is at full HP, he can't heal up Fada. Mid lane, no one can very low fairy fires.
No, this is dangerous.
Oh, both heroes just on absolutely lane are going to be able to find a kill onto Pasha. So action happening all over the place.
Yeah, it does mean they're going to be able to mana once again here. No one in the mid comes back, gets the harassment and his south delivered, and he's right back.
18 and 5 versus 17 and 3. It's the type of matchup that it feels like if there was a big skill differential, like either side could just dominate the other one, but on relatively even terms, they're traded yet.
It's
Tapi lu sih Blair, ih nggak kena lagi.
Oh my
Gila.
I mean, he's still in the area. He's dancing with them, and now no one.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Itu tuh langsung
No,
gua
the
ada.
respect tip. That's very well done.
Si Noni nggak ada cita-cita ngetik gua gitu.
He needs.
Definitely. Man, and that's something. It's a big moment. You can tell that both players respect each other a hell of a lot there. 2-2. It's about 1,000 gold
Gila,
lead.
saya
I
ngeliatnya
think it's
hampir
actually just the anti-tilt factor. Like, you tip him first, just like pretending that all that moment really is you being like, yeah, no, it was a really good play. Like, yeah, no, yeah, go ahead, tip me after I tipped you. You know?
Sebenarnya yang kalah
Get a little replay here, too.
Embernya tadi.
Jeez, and just a little
Nggak
side
bukan
step
ini
there.
kondisi kayak
Might
gitu.
have been
Embernya kan
outside
pulang.
the range, but
Yeah,
Karena si Kanjut tuh
thinking that
kayak
he might have had it, but back in the game, you see there was a little bit of drop there, but who cares about that? Because honestly, that was an interesting play. Go mid one
balik
button.
balik gue levelnya sama nih.
the double stomp
Yeah.
into the punch, into the Fanta death
Masih
again.
ini
Roger
bisa
takes
jadi
that one
lawas
away.
nih si Emplar.
Man, so far so good for Virtus Pro.
Yeah, 3-2. Slowing in that top lane, and most importantly, just keeping Ramses very happy.
Levelnya sama.
He's not at the very top of the board. Like that in terms of last hits, but he practically is a net worth. He's only below mid one after that solo kill in the mid.
And, well, it is going to continue to look like a stratified CS charts as it's the ranking in that the gyrocopter on the losing side of it.
Oh, nice disruption save down bottom from Pasha. Stomps the stun from Ace and just neuters their attempt at a kill there. Pasha just waiting that perfect moment to drop the tomb. But the way you said that a very difficult spot to actually progress. They're going to try it once more here.
Buset, hilang. 210. Noni.
That would be,
210.
I guess the other thing too is that like
Kritikal keluar.
a lot. These heroes obviously range, they can't make use of a stout shield. So all of those little hits will add up really quickly.
Very nice
Ini.
little pickup for them. However, okay,
Nggak
Puppy
tahu
wanders
saya
mid.
nggak.
Haste Room was left behind him though.
The second trap is there, gonna be applied. They do have an illusion rune, and again,
Hey,
the battle of
Steve,
ruin.
sekali
They
si
keep
kakak
the
itu.
chains off, and Pendant's the right clicks. He's trying to run away.
Iya, masih
Again,
muda.
They do have the on coming in. They find the kill.
Bangsa paling-paling
One
dah.
goes down yet again, and now Ramses is gonna get back towards the top lane. Roger and Ramses.
Jadi punya si Aceh yang
Yeah,
mas.
they're just trying to get some farm going for Fada and Yapsors. It's scouted out here by Roger. But he won't even stay to leech. He's a busy man. Places to be. Gonna want it back over to the bottom half and put some pressure on that bottom lane, or even just pop thieves. He shows here he's only level 3. Hell there and a centaur. I think Puppy might just be food here.
They are bringing in the aggro tower.
No one is not there.
He's That's probably a good
A
point.
bit of a tease from Roger, I guess, in the end.
Mid one brought his own sentry net also, so to make sure that they're not going to be sitting under any traps any longer, as it is still 3-4, about a 1,000 gold lead into the favor of Virtus Pro, mid lane, mid one pushing it out, and going for the chain, so just keeping the traction. This is awesome.
Yeah, and Roger's just bullying. He just comes into the neutrals there, and he's just zoning out Fada. So Fada's not up near the wave. He can't even farm his own jungle. He's pointing to where the ward is from Roger, and he's correct. But Roger's just staying. He's not going anywhere. What does Fada do? He's starting to fall behind his other two cores. Just has to abandon their top lane. This is a Spectre. Look how much space Spectre. Where's the closest Radiant hero? He's down here. Spectre owns all this.
That's kind of crazy. This is the perfect team, and again, first pick Spectre. Like, this is exactly what you want out of this hero. It's going to be a very tough time for Secret to try and get back into this. And again, it's not as if they're that far behind right now, but you anticipate being ahead, particularly with an Undying in your game.
Yeah, and so the question that, we beg to answer is, like, what are they getting in return? So they're getting some gold on top of this gyrocopter, getting some levels on the IO, and that's going to put some pressure onto these relocate plays in combination with mid one. He's going to be very active. Maybe he can try and get towards some bots and kind of play a bit greedier, not have to stop by for treads and everything.
I mean, I guess it should also be noted that we've seen this before. The other game, Aggressive, was playing on the gyrocopter, and he was able to get absolutely out of control, because when you combo it together with the IO, you get those late game talents, and IO does become a damage dealer. And we've seen Yapsor get there as well. So it's not like it's a foregone conclusion that if it's late game, it's just over, but Spectre's scary.
Yeah. But even Fada coming in now, Roger's just leeching some of this experience, hanging around, and that is something that Yapsor especially desperately needs. You want to get to level 10, you want to get the talent, and damage even.
Every time. They just run up to him, and obviously the TP's coming in now. They want to try and get this kill. The root, it does connect. And that will be a dead Roger, as they will take all of the creeps with them.
All right. Did not get unlucky with the 3 units being there. That could have been bad.
That would have been tragic. You make that many rotations and you don't even find the kill onto the Chen. That was real bad.
So now Ace has made his way up top. He does not currently have a point in the ultimate, but just hit 8, so it is available. He wants to slap one in there, maybe hold it for a bit. And then the question is, like, what is Pasha doing in this game? You get this off-lane Shadow Demon. The nuke potential is absolutely absurd. He's currently thinking about going in towards a Spirit Vessel after his Urn. And then the Aghanims has been a pretty standout item for the hero too, but initiation onto Rams, they can't really chase.
Yeah, not
so low, and look, they can't even commit for that.
Yeah, it really hurts. No level 6 on Fata. They might have gone for it then.
Sure.
Even if they didn't, they have Pawn available, which, by the way, bottom lane, they could think about popping this one onto Puppy, who is just standing there and taking it. They TP in the gyrocopter, and it looks like Puppy will live through that initiation.
Yeah, raindrops to the rescue on that one.
Top lane Ace is here again. Yeah, you'd love to be able to see some more pressure, but not having the levels on that gyrocopter, the hero that's supposed to be getting active early.
Okay, mid one's here with an arcane rune though, and he's ready to go in. They know they got to make plays here.
He is in really deep. He doesn't have another remnant out. They've got him caught solos level 6 mid one. Just ran into hell and punished.
Yeah, he definitely overestimated the arcane rune. But yeah, it'll be fine. And then he didn't even up for a bolo.
Oh wow, and then Ramses is back also. He's gonna get sent back home and then can TP back to a lane.
Kenapa itu mid one? Mabok mid one.
VP are firing on all cylinders right now.
Yeah, they really are. They've been looking extremely good in both these games.
He's top lane. Got the pendants down, they're back again. You missed me, Ramses is here, and even though the skeletons are coming out, it's just gonna be more food.
And there's no relocate yet because they don't have these levels. Oh, they just got on the Yapsor actually. Alright, and they have the call down. This might be their moment.
This is the turnaround here as well. They do have the tombstone back up in 5 seconds. They Ramses the first time. It could be solid as Pasha is gonna get stunned. The missile connects onto Ramses, but there isn't any more follow-up.
Oh, it's so close. That was like the perfect moment. They had just got it from the Ancients and from mid, but they still can't follow up with a kill could have been so huge for Team Secret. And now with them relocating back, they're going to smoke up and go on the aggressive hunting Puppy.
I mean, he does have a level 3 tombstone. This is some scary stuff, and he got it off before the disruption is there. So the double change, the initiation for mid one. Ramses is in the middle of all of this. This is a bold move by the Spectre, almost dead, but knows his limits, and mid one goes down again.
They didn't fight in the tombstone.
Oh, the play comes out, and he's still living here, and they are going to clean up at least the rest of these heroes.
That's huge. They got no one with so that is absolutely massive.
Yeah, and they don't have another missile here, so Solo should be able to escape. But it's still not Ramses. A big win for Secret. It's what they needed.
They absolutely desperate. Yeah, it's too bad that it's mid one going down because he is going for that big purchase into the boots of travel. But the gold is going to cost everyone else. I mean, you're looking at 300 on Puppy, 339 onto Yapsor, 327 onto the Raking, and then 271 onto the Gyro. And you can see it right there, too. I like the way they backed up. Right? They get range and they're trying to turn over the fight because they know they're committed. But Ramsey and Nolan, they both go inside. And damage just quite isn't fast enough after mid one dies.
Yeah, they don't get this no one kill. It's so tragic. But they do manage to pick that one up there, and well, are able to turn it back around after mid one goes down.
I like that Poppy had the 6 for that too. With the flash gold, like he didn't. Sometimes you'll see Undying skip it, but he just ensured he had a level 6 because they found the perfect fight with that damage amp, and he was right on top of that. I'm sure that the kill happened.
Nah itu lu ada regen, ada HP pasti lu ambil.
Gonna go for the disruption. They have some location as well. They have the Haunt out. Ace, have you gone too far, my friend? Does not have his ultimate up. The long cooldown at level 1. He gets punished. Now they blitz back. They caught Fonta as well. He's out of damage. He's out of time. Fonta's dead.
That was dealing 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and we're suddenly right where we were.
Oh, and the tower denied. Salt in the wounds.
Oh no, I didn't think it could get worse. At the very least, it is space mid lane for mid one, but oh no, he's got that defeatist attitude going on. He no longer has bots queued up. Oh, I gotta fight. I can't do it, guys.
I mean, he is actually still saving the gold, so there's a chance that if things go well in the next couple of minutes, you can make that change up, but particularly with this rotation now, and they save Static Storm. Mid one, it's in trouble. Yapsor is here for the relocate, but they could potentially break that one after the fact, and they do glimpse him back into it. So much damage, it can't come quickly enough, and Fata trying to make something of nothing. As Roger's taking a lot of damage, Hand of God comes out solo, getting dove as well under the tower. Secret just wanted to run at him, but they again lose mid one.
Yeah, at the very least, they kind of knew what was happening, right? They're trying to protect their Ember Spirit, but a lot of vision down from Virtus Pro, and even though they didn't use a relocate, at least they're able to get a couple kills back. Well, not a couple, the 1 kill in Chen. So. Mid one once again, just throwing the body, sacrificing every 15. As Pasha TP's down on the Ancients with his Spectre. Oh yes, not sure if they're trying to set up a play here or what, but he's going to end up shadowing his Spectres. It looks like they'll be pushing into this tower. And Ramses very aggressively goes for these blade now, the side chop.
Okay. It's you know, a very common pickup, I would say, from the Spectres, but oftentimes if you have that good at a game, you set up one for the Radiant. It speaks to what Virtus Pro want to do, just keep dealing with the aggression that's coming from Secret.
There's a lot of uncontrollable damage here too from the Radiant, just between like the Gyrocopter and the Ember Spirit, where you can't really do much other than hurt yourself if the blade mill's active.
Well, and obviously burning through the Flame Guard, which is the defensive thing that mid one has.
Yeah, exactly. And just reflect it right back.
They have another Static Storm in 5 seconds. Mid one, see some heroes. Got a few. He's going right into this one. And apparently, he feels confident in being able to take this fight. The rest of the heroes from Secret are in the area. They managed to find the stomp, but still going to kill off Solo.
Yeah, it's a nice play. Could tell that there was no one else there from Virtus Pro. Spectre down bottom, TA in the mid. Just got jump that disruptor. Even if he threw out the Static Storm, then Ember would have been fine, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, and I think that part of it is too Secret recognizing long cooldowns. This is the problem that you run into with Spectre, is not being able to always have Haunt up. And it was 20 seconds away at the end of that fight. So trying to take advantage of that timing, and they do need to be a little bit careful now with Solo respawning.
Interesting that no one's opted for the Deso first too, just because it's relatively squishy. I'd say with the Io, like that's one of those prime assassination targets you look for when you play, you know, you pick this Weaver or this Plinks or something specifically against it, and so a Blink TA can often fulfill that same role. But instead, it's going to just be relying on the positioning to come out from the shadow game, because you have this offlaner that can kind of set up for fights if anyone's in the wrong spot, and then Disruptor is the other major punishment on positioning in Dota 2. So just relying on the supporting cast here to make sure that no one just walks up and slaps down some damage. And he's even thinking about going straight BKB after.
Wow.
That would be a first. I don't remember the last time I saw a TA completely skip Blink Dagger like that, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, it sort of does make sense. Like, with all of the magical damage, what does this lineup of Secret do against BKBs?
Dan
of this
bukan sini
early time?
Salvator
Most of them,
dulu.
like skeletons punching people, right?
Emang harusnya
I guess
bener.
that Wraith King
Ranger
is starting to
lah.
get into some damage.
Iya, Dragon Lance
For the
lah.
Armlet, this is what we saw
Ranger
from Cylon
dulu.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Bassi, Armlet, and then into Blink afterwards.
I wonder if his Blade Mill or his Blink. I think he
Katanya nggak
probably
bisa
needs to
mainin
Blink. I think he needs to
lahan.
just like be up.
Gak bisa, emang lu sering mati sama Templar, coy.
Alright, Shadow Blade, that'll work too.
Gak
And he's
paling
looking for a
bagus
silver
dia.
edge option here. Fair enough. That's very pricey though, so we'll see if he actually ends up going that way. But for now, with the early Deso, it does mean that you rush much
Sumbang
faster
malah gue
here.
pengen
Let's
perspektif.
get it. They'll put the trap.
Iya, ya kan dia
Holy commit, though.
maju.
Disruption save again from Pasha.
Nice play,
Lu
but
nonton
Solo's still in
hotel
trouble.
nggak?
And
Lebih
with the
sumbang.
missile on him, will eventually
Lebih
go
mantap.
down.
Very selective about their fight.
Hat kenceng di dalam di
Not
dulu.
going to start it with the Haunt. Oh, Solo actually has no buyback. Despite it being only about 250, the true position 6 can't even afford that. If they had it with the Haunt, they could definitely fight. I mean, they're thinking about it there, but once again, they don't have the mobility from the TA. They kind of know that the buyback's a possibility, though. And in fact, at this point, it's too slow of a roach for them. So likely just going to end up helping Virtus Pro.
Yeah, see, that's the downside, is that they don't really have a great Roche taker of their own as far as, like, Medallion picked up yet or anything like a Deso. So because of that, they're going to have to wait. It is looking like one ended up going back to the music travel. And, well, there you go. VP just going to walk in and secure themselves Aegis.
Maybe they also didn't sentries. Nobody's got money, but very difficult to take Roche up against TA without sentries. Never know if it's going to be a trap in there, but Roche falls very quickly with the help of the Medallion from the Chen.
They want to party.
Yeah, they got smoke. They got gyro. They got where is it? There it
A
is.
call down, and Fata down below HP very quickly, but still living through it. They don't quite have enough static storm down onto
Selalu
Puppy.
sih nggak tahu
Rio's
udah
taking
ngapain
down
kalau
the
kau udah
tombstone.
ngelakuin.
And just like that, Secret gets back out. No tombstone, no gyro. The trap was laid down perfectly. Ace gonna walk into everybody. He does have his ultimate up, so he can go down a second time and still be back up here as Roger trying to live. They're still living with the rest of these heroes too.
He held that for so long.
Getting punched, and no one
Yeah,
is
thank
going to
you.
go down, but now Big One has showed up trying to take down the Disruptor, and Ace fighting the stun onto no one, finding a kill. They are going to be able to bring down the Aegis one time. Can they get it a second? Everybody is so low, and Ramsey's just wanting to walk into this. He isolates the Absol, but with the right clicks coming in, they are going to keep up the one.
Hoppy with the Spirit Vessel too. Well, grab that kill from Pasha. But yeah, no one going down the second time is definitely a big problem. Can they chase further?
I mean, Solo doesn't have glimpse. They have the hit as well on the missile for Ramses. He doesn't have a missile, or rather a dagger to throw out, and Fata can't chase.
Wow, throw an Aegis. Yeah, that was very costly. Losing all your momentum. You're kind of a little bit of a chip there for going deeper without being punished too easily. And how about Ace in that team? After a really rough game on Weaver, I think he's been given a kind of difficult one. And this like Wraith King that kind of has to be like this active brawler type, not really farming all too much. He did almost 4,000 damage through 4 stuns, just constantly active in that engagement, toddling away, provide a lot of damage to the team.
Yeah, and that's the strength, I think, of just this armor. It allows you to stay well, I think that Virtus Pros, you can see here on this side, we're anticipating taking down, like Craven said, obviously at the beginning.
Yeah, because you want to dodge, like you won't kill his arrow. That's perfect start. And then right after that, ideally you want the IO, but they're slowed down by the tombstone. One escapes, and then that great TA trap gets popped here, slows down Yapsor and Puppy. But yeah, Ace just kind of wanders on in. Says, all right, fight me.
Makes himself like you have to deal with this guy. And no one obviously is capable of chasing that whole way through. Doesn't want to dive under the tower. And they want to take the Wraith King down.
Yeah, it looks like kind of miscommunication too. Like a very split fight from Virtus Pro, where you've got kind of the Shouting the Disruptor up top by a couple heroes, and then just TA and Spectre on their own. And we talked about how this TA, no Blink Dagger, so not really looking to fight by herself. She's trying to get a little bit of assistance from her allies here. Found ourselves another one. Oh, looks like Ace has, he will help my weak and puny allies where he can. Thank you, Ace, because that's what he did in that last fight. His allies are quite weak and puny.
Is that the only like chat line for a hero that's in all caps?
Wraith King's all caps. The King, King is capital.
Fair
He
enough.
doesn't do anything lowercase his whole life.
What a guy. Oh man, an interesting note coming out from the Ember Spirit too. He's going for a Heaven's Halberd, which is an item we've been seeing more and more often nowadays, but this would be the first time I've seen it of Ember.
A little bit of survivability, very good against Templar Assassin. Certainly the main reason.
We're about back towards even. I think it was a lot further in the favor at first, just a little while ago.
He's now, because of this Blade Mail first, he's now opting towards a Manta after. Doesn't really feel he can go back for Radiance, because then that's going to be at a timing where it's not quite as effective.
Go for the Spectral Dagger cooldown, as we've seen more and more often. One of the nice parts about the Blade Mail gives you that little bit of extra int to deal with, but then obviously Aquila is the region that you need, at least to some degree.
Yeah, and it's a really good Manta game too, with the Ray Fire Blast,
Kung
you've got
stakan
that,
naman
and then you
yung
also
tayo,
have
no?
the
Yeah.
ult you can do.
This puppy stack take,
Yeah, this is
got
really
going.
Underrated aspect about Undying. It is pretty costly though, just with your Tombstone being used, but it enables heroes like this Ember Spear to farm agents a lot faster than they can otherwise.
Even
Some
some
skeletons, okay. That's just excessive.
Gyrocopter picks up the BKB,
Refleknya
jumps on
curang
top
sih.
of that.
These backstabbing
Blade-nya juga
skeletons.
dia ada refleks
Range
udah
pick never
masuk.
saw it coming. Ah.
Cuma kan pecah.
They don't know where they're going. These guys just get all over the
Satu
place.
player pecah kan?
Iya kan?
Iya makanya.
Enggak, no,
Yeah,
nggak
it's
pecah.
Virtus Pro pressure though that I don't think that they need to be as aggressive
Murah kalau gitu namanya.
in this one. At least like you've still got that sort of spectre in your back pocket in a way. It doesn't feel like it's the same
Refleksinya
rate
mah
of
nggak
farming
pecah
at
kalau
least,
kena
Serius
Blade
lu?
Mail.
but it
Serius.
does feel like if you can
Wah,
hold out this
gitu
game
orang.
long enough, Ramses will probably be able to carry it.
Yeah, but it's fighting against the Auto Gyro, so I think it's like just as strong,
That's
if not
right.
stronger than the
Yeah.
Spectre. So I think going late, it should just be a really good game. And Ember Spirit is the X factor. He should be able to control the waves just as well as the Templar Assassin with the traps, but the traps are a lot safer. So if anyone gets caught pushing waves, that's where they get problems. But if he's able to just keep doing this like back and forth with the TA and keep them even that way, then I would give the edge a little bit of secret. So I do think that this Gyro IO is ridiculous.
Alright, Ramses getting his Manta picked up right now, has Haunt available. If they can blow up the App Store at the beginning of the fight, it would be fantastic, as no one gonna get hit by one of the rockets. Still waiting.
They have the mech on Yapstar. There's still no Glimmer Cape though from anyone.
And one does have himself an IRA. Remember the BKB popping out, and they gotta take the fight now. They jump in, and with the Haunt out there on top of them,
Wah,
Bot is
BT
doing a
langsung
ton of damage.
ketemu.
Silver on the turn and all. They're keeping it alive. Bot's it down to low HP, but still living just barely. He's able to get away. That
Itu
tries to
jago
do
amat sih.
anything at all. Ramses has the rocket on him now too, and with nobody dead from Seagate and TA dead, this should be another core picked up.
I'm dying, ladies and gentlemen. That was ridiculous. No one spent the entire first like 5 seconds of the fight just hitting this tombstone, and just soul rips it, and you're like, well, we lost. There were zombies everywhere. Did you see no one trying to walk? He was just like running in place. He was on the treadmill trying to chase after Fada, and he just waltzes away, zooming around with his little helicopter.
Yeah, this is a real problem, and the BKB also for
Si pedang mereka
Gyrocopter.
jadi kayak pedang cepet
And a
loh
lot of us
bunyinya
talk
loh.
about, what is it that Secret do? Also, what did Virtus Pro do? If the TA is dead, they really don't have that much damage through it. Doesn't matter that the Gyro had a rough lane. He's back and in full force now. Secret are going to pick up 4 bounty rooms to themselves, taking the tier 1 tower, and suddenly, they're being behind for a while as we see this fight here break out. Secret is a 3,000 gold lead.
It wasn't even an awkward start, right? Like, because the way we want these fights to start, it is with a glimpse, but then it's a static storm, and that wasn't what happened. It was just no one with this BKB, and they felt forced to go in.
That stun onto the disruptor to interrupt the
Beda
static
ya.
storm from going down. Such a key play there from Ace.
But look at
Beda
Noah.
di belakang,
Hey, look
kan?
at this. The mech comes out.
You can't do it. That's so
Makanya
slow.
ketemu dulu.
And then Ramses as well just cannot escape. Great catch there from mid one. Just one of the best heroes to keep a fight going. Once you get one little kill in a fight like that, Ember will lead your team to victory.
The trap does take down the reincarnation from the Raven. They had it up to level 2, so it's already just about 40 seconds away. Have to
Cek
get
cek 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 Blade Mail
There's
semua.
more there though.
Ada orang yang
They did see Ace, so they're trying to camp behind this invis room. And that could actually spell disaster there for mid one if he tries to abuse the invis that he found.
climate safe. Guess they have an inkling of where they want to fight. Now they're moving outside of the range of the Sentry Ward as well. But both teams sort of...
Puppy is the bait.
Ember just jumps in. Okay, the root hits onto those two heroes in particular. They drop down the Tombstone. The Static Storm is there as well. Can they kill a big one in time? He's dropping down very low. It is going to fall. Meanwhile, on the backside, they relocate in and take down Pasha with Fata and Yamsor. And as they take down the Chen as well, that's 3 heroes dead for the Emperor.
Fata did his job. He's basically playing Fata's game.
Gila juga video ini.
Yeah, he did have spawn farming. Oh, sorry, it's minimal spawn farming.
Dia ultinya juga yang pencet aja
It's
kan.
crazy. It's easy. I mean, he's died 5 times. Usually when an Ember does that, the game is bad. This game is working out for him.
Yeah.
Hanya itu dia banyak. Zat ini ulti. Anda ngapain? Pencet aja dah.
Spectre still looking for
Jelasin sama SKS
items
sendiri.
to dominate these fights. It's
Lu
a very
lihat apa
different
tuh,
style
coba?
from the Radiance.
Tinggi layar ketutupan langsung.
That's another big power spike, because then you can just hone in on one of those heroes to pivot.
Yeah. He's now actually getting some use here out of that Shadow Blade.
Oh my god, and they just tear apart these supports again. The missile is caught onto Ramses. Secret, if they're bold, they could go for it, but just going to instead focus down and hit this tower. They got a catapult and they
Bring in the Skellies.
a lot of damage. And
Ramses
spam
15.
Pasha, if they can start getting these stacks, they need to be careful about how quickly they're able to get a count towards them, but the missile is going to connect, and that forces Pasha back.
Where's the
Your 3 towers going down.
Where's my IO tether? Give me my Raid King X. No, but seriously, they get on Foster now, level 15 on the App Store, so this tower is going.
Puppy drops the Tombstone before he's not even going to fall down. They have the heals there for no one pops the BKB, trying to fight. The Haunt is out as well. Puppy down low, but the Tombstone is still living throughout all of this. They're fighting in the Tombstone, and no one is being taken down slowly because Fata's on top of them, but they have the Invis, they can't get away. Inspector's down to buyback, 50 seconds, a good send back there. Keep TA alive, but they're going to need a miracle to hold this push.
This Tombstone is so strong. Like, you saw the focus, and now there's all these heroes. They're back, sustained. They have an IO. Yapsor surviving. All that matters. A buyback now from mid one. Easily back into it for that kill. And I think Secret might have done it here in game 2. They're finally turning on the Jets. I mean, no one can do nothing but try and lay some traps here for the inevitable push that will come to the mid.
I mean, the plus side is that he should have Ramses back up before Secret ready to sort of barrel down
Ini lawan lagi blow on gede
Mid
ke
one is trying
belakangan.
to push this one out.
Jadi nggak
But
bisa
again,
ngedek
this is going to be a Spectre without Haunt for 100 seconds.
Iya kalau kita yang mati.
mundur
Tier
udah.
2s should be enough to slow it
Kalah doa
down.
aku dia.
I don't know, depending on everything.
Udah.
If you're Secret, you should probably go
Kalau
here.
tahu aja udah tak bisa.
That might not really well for you.
One
But it's
mistake.
kind of scary for our side.
Oh, another
Ini
Tombstone here.
bakal
Disruption on the
konsekuensi.
bottom. A lot of them drop down. They have the ulti as well. Purging Fata is, well, oh my god, the damage on the solo. He's just gone again in a second. They have the blade mail on their Ramses. I don't think he has the HP to survive through this. The chains, it's right on the head. And they've caught themselves a Spectre as Ace is going to walk forward, looking for the stun, looking for the kill. Dead again, 50 seconds, no buyback.
Excellent game for mid one.
Tuh lihat
He's
itu
been
mid
so
one
good
udah
on this
pakai
playmaker.
Ember.
Just he enables every single fight for them. You know, this is the kind of stuff that no one needed, right? In no one's game, he someone who's doing this sort of play where he's just grabbing everyone before he hit his blink dagger and allowing them to actually fight.
Melihat
But
di awal
it was
mungkin
not
aku
working out
mulu
for
ya.
Rose Pro in that way. Mid one making it so
Isi
easy
kita
for
mukanya
Ace
lain.
as well as Fata in this game.
And it's a 10,000
Kalau lagi
only
ulti
right
hilangan
now
mukanya.
for Team Secret, as it has just ballooned up over the past couple of minutes. Their draft has hit its stride, and they're punishing this BP lineup as mid one smells blood. Just going to run here at Roger, and never stood a chance.
Zero hope. And they're gonna rotate right on through. Io Gyro ready with the relocate if they can spot a good fight. I will say they've done a great job making Solo a complete and utter non-factor over the past 15 minutes. You know, he had a pretty strong start, things were looking good, classic Solo Dota, but then the Shadow Blades were coming through, they were slowing him down, they know how important he is in order to actually bring down mid one, because this is a guy with no true defensive item. He is the Halberd, which in a sense is, but clearly does nothing against control.
Lagi mana
So
sekarang ada.
that's been eliminating him every single
Ini
time.
sekarang
So,
baru main.
and the other hero that a lot of people are probably going to look
Prediksi
towards
group
if
stage
you don't manage to
ada
break like that,
1000 poin
Shadow
tuh.
Demon
Kalau
was
25
really
benar
fun in
enak
this
ya.
game from Pasha. he didn't get rich enough to go in towards like his Aghanim Scepter, which obviously looks pretty strong. Even with that 30% XP gain, he's still not up to level 20 or even up to level 25 with the 2 charges of disruption, which is pretty crazy.
Ini yang
I think that they were mainly focused on this idea
Oh,
like
kupingnya
countering
udah
the
sehat.
Fire Blast, maybe, and like these like any sort of single targets that they were going to bring forward. But
Sakitnya sudah nggak sakit, cuman masih ngedengungan.
Well, and I think also just creating the Spectre is always pretty nice as well.
Sure.
But you also can go the Radiance build, so you don't get that extra bit of gold income that you might have otherwise with Pasha.
no one. I mean, forced to use the BKB here. Just one more charge.
They relocate on top of them. But yeah, they're great. Got themselves some cheese, got Aegis.
Only one defense set, but on the Spectre, though, no one else ever really purchased it to be effective.
32 minutes, 12,000 net worth lead, 24 to 13. And Ramsey's still struggling
Woi,
to try and finish
gila,
off this
dicuri.
exclusive blade. Only about 400 gold away.
Ini kupai mulu ah.
This is happening. They're losing
Ya,
no
tuh
one.
yang fungsinya
He doesn't have
hammer
his
tuh.
BKB 'cause he
Kalau nanya
needs to
apaan?
try to
Ya,
escape
gitu.
earlier, and now nowhere left to go. They lose him again. Ramsey's also goes down in the mid lane. Right now, VP are crumbling.
Yeah.
Secret love it.
That will be no buyback. As I said, he's still just struggling for a
Ya,
defusal
mukul
recipe.
ya.
What are the chances he can buyback? Well,
Ih, tangannya diikat ya.
now, Seer won't know that, but I'm sure they'll still play
Kasih
pretty
karet
good here as they
gelang,
do have their cheese available
Wah,
to them.
karet.
Ace and
Ya ada di Dota baru dibuka udah update 359
Very solid performance here from Secret after falling behind in a lot of the other games. GG's just called. They don't have an answer before the second tier 3 tower is even taken.
kualifikasi.
VP tap out.
Yeah,
Group
this game is
stage.
done.
Udah boosted.
I think they just didn't really all the length that they were looking for with the
Lihat tuh
Templar
Noni,
Assassin.
Witwan,
Champion.
gua udah pakai Ember
Ramsey's had the
sekirit.
space.
Nah, si Noninya aja itu kalau mau beli
I kind
bebek.
of felt that way, you know, like was it
Lo
really
kata
that strong?
beli super murah.
But they had to fight. I guess Secret
Gimana mau
ended
beli
up winning the
dagger
fight
kalau
for the anyway. So
Lasitnya
does
dicolongin
that mean you
mulu.
should have just sat back and tried to get Rangers to come that way? I'm not sure what
Kita mau makan.
Whereas Pro are going to do with that.
Dulu.
But we'll see.
Iya ya.
They want to play
Lasit dia selalu dapat
but
si
Secret can't
Tony.
Iya.
Kita
Kita udah
gue
dulu.
gue Lasit keduluan sama skrip kan jadi gitu. Kurang ajar. Kadang-kadang suka gue tunjuk ke skrip gue sendiri.
Ada trade datang 4 nih. Kita berantem. Terus depresi 1 sekarang. Mau kita lasit nih. Yang kedua, pas mau lasit, tapi kita milih dina ya. Yang ketiga kita kasih kita skill, keger.
Okay,
Yeah.
a little bit of a C matchup here. The Kings of C.
Skill dapat 1 gara-gara skill kita si SB sekarang. Kita mati SB ribu-ribu.
Stick around because we do have pesky versus
Gitu aja udah.
of the TA stages.
Rekomendasi dong game multiplayer yang lucu gitu apaan? Ada nggak Doni di Steam?
Game multiplayer yang lucu banyak ada ya.
Yang pakai konsol,
Oh,
balap-balapan gitu kayak Mario Kart gitu-gitu yang seru. Apaan ya? Si Irman nih udah mulai kesel kalau pagi nggak ada drama Korea ngajakin main.
oh, yang pakai stick
Gua
ya.
Iya pakai stick. Gue udah downloadin Dragon Ball. Seru sih Dragon Ball, cuman mainnya kemerata. Ya mainnya
Apa
nggak
sih?
nggak pakai taktik.
Roket apa ya? Yang mobil itu loh, Chan. Roket apa gitu dulu ya?
Rocket Rockers.
Yang kayak Mario Kart gitu. Tapi kan kalau Mario Kart kan buat apa? Buat ini ya Nintendo Switch. Gue nyari yang buat PC-nya belum ada.
Lu harus game Steam kagak?
Nggak usah sih, nggak Steam juga nggak apa-apa. Banyak. Pak, apa Dragon Ball Z seru sih. Cuman mainnya dipencet semua tombolnya. Asal pencet
Ini
doang.
apaan ya? Dota 2 Indonesia Profesional. Asel Enver versus Kontol Andreas. Kontol Andreas nih.
Lagi.
Tuh lihat aja di WhatsApp no. Di bawah TNC Predator versus Pen Gaming. Asel Enver versus kontol Andreas.
Kenapa ada Andreas? Ada kotoran.
Serius lihat dong versus kontol Andreas.
Ya, sudah lu ngapa sih?
Goblok.
Kali gue bohong lu lihat diri apa.
Gue masih update 3 menit lagi.
Oh, kincir kita dipakai sama pen gaming Ngoni.
Oh, si kincir.
Rusak ini.
Iya, namanya harga enak tuh. Anjir.
Factory Games ini stroke. Ya apa sih?
Sampai itu anak. Anjing beneran dong.
Iya kan? Bener kan?
Itu kagak ketahuan ya server mana ya?
Ya, itu Dota 2 Indonesia profesional.
Oh profesional pula.
Server ini lah saya.
Iya saya.
Jadi saya bikin tim baru.
Ini Cang, Rocket League Cang. Namanya Cang.
Oh itu mah susah no, ini Rocket League. Kagak lucu itu mah.
Iya.
Mana?
Cek. Kira.
Coba gue lihat. Ini downloadnya udah banyak kan ya?
Itu mah turnamennya juga ada, Chan.
Ya emang
Iya,
ada.
tahu. Semua
Ya,
sekarang
ada.
game pasti ada turnamennya.
Ada aja si Irma jadi tukang gituan, mahal sih.
Jadi tukang kontolan gue ya.
Ini bisa multiplayer kan?
Itu lihat aja tuh penjelasannya banget, gue juga nggak tahu kan.
Itu nyari Tetris aja udah susah amat sih.
Kagak bisa berdua.
Main hago lu.
Kayak
Ini Spike Chansoft. Weekend deal tuh.
tapi seru juga nih. Gameplaynya kita lihat.
Ini Spike Chansoft.
Itu PES 2018 kok ada yang free, ada yang free itu ya?
Nggak tahu.
PES.
Ini Spike Chansoft.
PES Rocket League Gameplay Esport.
Ya elah. Ini rest of team apa 90%. 75 ya masih 100%.
Buset. Rob, ini main bola pakai mobil gitu ceritanya.
Iya.
Macem.
Buset.
Itu mah bukan lucu, udah gue kata.
Ini mah berantem yang ada gue malah main sama dia. Kayak begitu ujung-ujungnya.
Terus Ngoni malah sih lucu.
Kagak. Ujung-ujungnya malah berantem, orang main Dragon Ball aja kalah mulu bete.
Kayak gitu nyaranin.
Udah level C1 dan C2. Ini watch yang dari game ya, Dim ya? Jangan yang dari ini ya. Jangan yang dari lobby.
Apa sih? Iya, lu mau nonton yang mana? Terserah aku nih dari Watch. mau nonton si kontol Andreas ya. Udah aja man, anak gua lu.
Wah, udah gak ada
Dia
yang
ngapa hidup apa banget sih?
Ya apa? Masuk
Fanatik.
puasa.
fanatik
Antara
Mineski,
itu,
Oh,
Evil Johnny, EG sama OG kira-kira yang menang mana?
lu cari yang paling muda, lu
Oh,
mau
paling-
token ya?
Iya, Tim Liquid sama Invictus Gaming ya.
Nah itu sulit.
Invictus Gaming sulit.
Tim Cina pak, jangan salah lu.
Tim
yang lagi bagus VP car, VP terus
Masalah ini deh, ada VP Win Strike. Nah lu pilih aja tuh VP Win Strike, lu pilih VP.
WP apa?
Virtus Pro.
Virtus Pro lawannya TNC Predator.
Nah boleh tuh, kayaknya sih menang VP ya.
WP sama Predator.
Ada di bawah, cari aja pak.
Oh, masih sampai bawah banget ya.
Kalau nggak ini LGD Win Strike tuh. Di bawahnya Fanatic Mineski.
Fanatik sama PSG.
Pasti PSG Win Strike.
PSG Win Strike.
EGOG tadi lu lihat nggak EGOG?
Iya, tapi udah ke scroll.
Iya di atas, bawahnya persis sebelahnya. Sebelahnya Invictus Liquid tadi PSG Win Strike.
Oh, PSG Win Strike.
Iya,
Yang dibela yang Win Strike apa PSG-nya?
ya PSG lah.
Ah, PSG. Win Strike emang jelek. Wah,
Game baru ya. Dan itu mah.
Tapi ada iceberg coy.
Tapi sejelek-jeleknya Win Strike ya pasti lebih bagus dari si kontol Andreas ini.
Submit. Ntar kalau kalah tinggal potong titik kontolnya Dimas. Lihat aja lu. Sampai kalah aku potong kontol lu.
Gue pilih aja itu kan dulu PSG.
Juga PSG Tech udah habis dia total gua.
Yang 25 itu dah.
Buset, gue masih punya 1.500 swagger lagi. Udah reset lagi.
Itu 2000.
Nah, sekarang nonton dulu. Lu nonton apaan, Dim?
Lu udah tau lah tadi Virtus Pro Secret.
Terus sekarang lu nonton apa?
Belum. Iya, baru.
Vici Gaming Newbie.
PG ini seru car. Imbang.
Jadi iya nih si Paparazi si Ori.
Ori.
Vici Gaming.
Apa game yang lucu-lucu ya?
Mario Kart. Kayak gitu-gitu.
CTR, Crash Team Racing.
Ah iya, CTR ya. Gue gak kepikiran dah.
Nih, From Kabum.
Sama Black Hole apa tuan? Terus ada lagi car, Crash Bash juga seru.
Jar, From Kabum. Kalau nggak nih aja Twister Petal Jar, lu cari Jar.
Dulu gue lihat CTR dulu.
Sementara kan gambarnya kan horor. Crash Bash car, CRASH.
CRAS.
Oh nggak, Sonic.
Jadi si
Sonic
Crash
susah.
Bandicoot tapi dia mini games gitu lucu. Nggak ada yang dorong-dorongan.
Nih, Smash Crash Bash nih Jar. Mobil nih, tabrak-tabrakan.
Oh ini Crash Bandicoot ya. Iya ini juga seru. Mana Dimas? Ketik lah.
Ini di Discord. Ada nih di Steam nih. Smash Crash Bash.
Smash Blast.
Cuma 52.000 loh.
Diklik ngelink ke Discord, saya nggak
Ya.
lagi nge-stream. Tapi kagak ada.
Smash Crash. Smash Bash Crash. Ini kalau lu ketik ini itu Smash Bash Crash.
Keras. Gua kemarin
Oh, kuliah udah bisa kena corona sekarang nih, ya?
Nggak tahu di fanatik Messi.
Ini kan sejalan aja, nganterin barang aja.
gua beli card 2 di Steam harganya 102.000. Begitu dimainin ngantukin. Apa aja. Keras Banderas nih lucu. Keras
Banderas Mantuneo. Kalau Andreas yang punya itu tuh yang punya
Kontol. Tuh kaget saya klik banget apa sih kontol Andreas sih.
Silti Pudi.
Jadi kita bertiga waduh pak ayat nih enak nih. Asmo belum pernah nembak coy ya. Si Noni lah lupa menang doang main waduh pak ayat.
Prediksinya udah jalan semua.
Itu yang fanatik Mineski belum baru mau mulai tuh lagi pick hero.
Nah, iya.
Ya ntar aja masih mau pick hero. Ya lo tungguin dulu ya ini set enigmanya yang baru lagi bang.
Saya si idolan mah.
Kolektor kace sayap sih mau ditanduk.
Wah, dia bisa
ke belakang.
pick hero-nya bisa setengah jam nih ya kalau TI.
Alis
Asingnya.
Noni
Alis. Leko, ayo.
Layar kenapa gede banget sih hero-nya?
Mati lo.
Ya kali satu doang di black hole.
Lah ya mau gitu anak Dota.
Buset. Satu hero, 2 ulti. Sesakti
Anak
itu
Dota.
kan.
anak Dota kan. Ntar lu tungguin si fanatik itu kan kelewatan lu.
Nah, draftingnya kalau game-game kayak gini TI mau bisa setengah jam.
Iya, jangan sekarang udah menit 28.
Buset ketam. Ditunjuk sama Liong.
Ini enigma apa Beastmaster sih bikin dominator.
Memang gitu dia mainnya sih.
Tahu lu nggak paham lu juga.
Tahu. Lu udah masuk ke kontol Andreas aja mendingan. Nah.
Disruptor lu baru dipis 3 kali tuh.
Aman. Gue itu ikutin panduan dari YouTube masalahnya daripada kosong. Gini ya main enigma, hero-nya diumpetin dia gerakin creep-nya gitu ya. Kalau gue hero-nya kagak sempet gue tak-atik.
Main lu pada pakai cheat.
Waduh. Oh, anak Dota tuh cara nggak ada hero
Close
juga cok.
Creep nimbang creep 3 biji doang aja di Eco Slam.
3 biji. Itu anak ini pun banyak tadi.
3.
6. Anak enigma 6. Terus yang dominator 1.
Enigma di offline bete kayak musuh sumpah. Terus lu makan satu tiap dateng. Iya, terus musuh jadi di depan tower lu. Gak bisa kontrol kan? Sama kayak Leeds.
Ya kali enigmanya petakulan banget. Pakai tahun segala.
Ya.
Di Chrono dah modar.
Ada kontrol nih.
Combo udah di Chrono di Arrow modar.
Buyback kayak punya black hole aja ini mak.
Nggak harus punya black hole pak, yang penting punya nyali.
Swap.
Nggak ada.
Ini Enigma ding. Kupikir wafer.
Emang
Wafer
Weaver bisa
juga
swap
boleh.
juga.
Swap gitulah. Apa sih ultinya itu?
Time lapse
Ultinya time lap
buat temen.
buat teman, bukan buat musuh. Nah, lu jangan pakai pohon dah ya kalau main sama gua yang gini-gini nih.
Ini yang gini masa sih lah.
Ini yang kayak kalau jengking apa sih Weaver kan?
Iya,
Ya kan ultinya balik nyawanya full lagi kan?
iya, tapi buat
Swap.
temen, bukan buat
Mungkin buat temen.
Kok suap sih? Udah dulu jangan pakai trean dah kalau main sama gua. Skill gua nggak bisa kenapa nggak tahu. Hilang. Ke musuh. Skill duanya ke musuh. Kenapa lu tetep
Lalu di apa sih yang
skill
Pas komis.
boy.
Wah, fanatik Mineski nih ya. Kita lihat, kita tonton sampai mana draft.
mati lu.
Tujuh Liong.
Iya, ditunjuk Liong saudara-saudara.
Si anjing kagak milih destruktornya ya. Woi, pakai destruktor woi, biji.
Aja lagi was-was CM pundi-pundi itu ya.
Bisnis kecil.
Lu apaan?
CM
CM. Emang lagi metanya apa CM?
bisa udah banyak banget itu yang ngepick.
Tiga kali TI CM nggak pernah laku semenjak gue main Dota. 3 kali TI lu, sekarang malah kepick pas gue nggak pick. Puncak anak.
Kang Erwin 3 kali ngeliput liquid, 3 kali dikecewakan bagian dia berkhianat, liquidnya juara.
Kurang aja tuh.
Sekarang dia mendukung liquid lagi, itu jangan
Makin kesel lagi aja dia sama mereka.
Gue mau speak hero beneran loh, gue mau speak hero 3 kali TI gue pilihnya Kimil mulu. Sekarang kagak kepick 3 kali. Gue ngikutin YouTube sekarang pakai disruptor karena emang 3 TI disruptor kayaknya pakai terus. Susah. Ntar mungkin di final.
Final kan cuma kalau banyak cuma berapa ya bro? 5 ya? Gimana mau jadi boss pick?
Mati lu digeprak.
Kalian pada main PES gak sih? Mas Adi lu main PES gak?
Enggak.
Pengen pre-order yang 2019 itu mahal bet 1 juta. Masih kecil.
Bajakannya udah.
Tapi di Steam ada PES 2008 yang gratis, yang light. Nah, yang 2018. Kalau yang Barcelona Edition 300.
Lalu mengkhianati lu kalau Barcelona Edition.
Makanya bedanya apa ya? Gue udah download sih yang gratisnya, tapi timnya cuma 7.
Enggak apa-apa.
Kayak lu mainin aja semua tim.
Udah amat karena cuma buat seru-seruan doang, buat sepak bola. Game bola.
Lagi juga Irma mau kagak main gitu itu untuk race base sama TPR.
TPR udah ada emang nggak?
Nggak ada.
Lu lihat CM kita di banned Noni.
Iya bilang. Bisnis kecil kita gagal.
Iya. Iyo lagi aja di banned Noni. Most ban Iyo gitu.
Kayaknya tapi gue Ben mati lu. Ben nggak terlalu ngelatin sih.
Gue most banyak itu Bloodseeker ya kan mas.
Kalah banyak sama Rio.
Kalah banyak.
Kalah. Waduh, WR nol.
Masih malah dikit.
WR nol.
Oh yang gini.
Enggak. Abis ini disruptor nih. Oh.
Pertandingan apa sih itu dia?
Fanatik Neski.
Oh nggak sah, kan kecuali pertandingan fanatik.
Oh iya bener. Nggak sah tadi itu. Kepentingan. Demi kepentingan kita bilang tidak sah. Udah di total kill ya lebih dari 110 nih.
Orang main event sih, belum termasuk dia.
Si anjing disruptor kagak masuk. Ininya udah 2 supportnya.
Tadi barusan disruptor dipakai. Sama si
Karena emang support disruptor berfungsi banget sih. Masa ya sekarang nggak pada
Berfungsi kalau bisa maininnya, Chan.
ya kalau di TI masa ya kagak bisa.
sih bener juga itu.
Masuk aja ke kontol Andreas kalau kayak gitu. Ngapain?
Nama timnya nggak enak banget sih, gambar gitu.
Tapi kagak ke-ban lagi ya nama tim kayak begitu.
Bebas lah. Tuh dia mesti kakak lagi dia fantasi poin dia.
Iya, kan gue pasang emang.
Oh ini kakak dia beda main pasnya.
Iya. Emas lagi.
3 coy.
Kakak gue emas lagi. Beli.
Ayo gua apa sih? Tadi gua bilang penyakit hati. Apa sih?
Iya. Kecemburuan sosial.
Cemburuan sosial tuh.
Terus 38,64 ya nih.
Kecemburuan sosial bagi rakyat seluruh Indonesia.
Ya udah sih. Total bayar-bayar.
Siapa?
Hidup tuh Mirana. Rekel.
Poin gue cuma 126 loh.
Hai kuda segitu dibilang cuman.
Yang 15 kok nggak isi kan?
Kuda.
Oh, Ramses cuma 27. Ayo kakak sama Solo.
Mati lu. Anak Dota. Ya. Iya.
Ya malah trend protector apa coba maksudnya goblok banget ini si fanatik. Pilih disruptor, nggak mau menang dia.
Suruh masuk Andreas aja udah.
Makanya ada lawan kontol Andreas saya kalau kayak gini ceritanya mah. Malah TP di pick. Apa coba bisanya dia?
Balik lagi nih gue ngomong nih. Apa bisanya dia bisa? Udah jago kalau maininnya mah. Ntar lu jawab lagi kalau nggak bisa mah masuk kontal Andreas.
Ya anjir.
Always be polite.
Tinker nongol juga akhirnya.
OP gua apa kabar nih?
Most kill in a game, Tinker lihat.
Alah paling bunuh 2 dia. Biarin aja.
Paling udah kagak. Di sini Tinkernya jadiin support mah Noni, suruh beliin
Iya.
watt.
Lihat
Dia
nih,
power trade ya.
Potret.
lihat nih si Universe dimakan dulu nih.
Paling tinggal patu hijau itu mah.
Lihat nih yang mainin si Ninja Bugi.
Ya acung lah dia Bugi.
Fanatik leadernya siapa sih Dim?
Timun. Ninja Bugi.
Gua belum main ini ya. Player kartu ya. Player
Dia main
kartu.
juga.
Kagak gua pengen nih.
Langsung isi sampai tanggal 18 ya.
Jisi yang buat besok berarti. Besok main tanggal 18.
Wah yang 17 tuh belum isi.
Iya 17 kan besok. Gua bilang besok. Hari ini udah di close.
17 siapa aja?
Semua main. Sampai 18 semua main ya non ya?
Kayaknya
Anjing, lu lokin deh Dim, ke gua pasangin Dim, gua bingung.
Lu ada yang mas,
bingung.
Ada yang Mas Sumail,
pasang aja udah yang mas.
Revan, Sumail sama JYD.
Iya udah lu pasang yang mas, habis itu lu print screen ke Discord, palingan ada ngomong kecemburuan sosial.
Gue juga punya ya Mas Dim, gak ada.
Siapa?
6.
Spotnya
Lalu punya Mas nggak gua pasang.
Ya.
Non, bicara sama predik non, bentar lagi non.
Apa oke?
oh iya, gua predik dulu dari
Hah?
sini deh.
Nah, dia mau predik yang idiom kan?
Kenapa?
Udah bikin kita kacaukan nih.
Iya. Hero most kill, smoke gang kill.
Enggak ada teman.
Hero most kill. Kiss.
Belum muncul biji. Kontol.
Just deker.
Kirain nggak ada orang.
Wanyong.
Power deny. Yes.
Game over barak destruktor. Ayo barak hancur sebelum 20 menit nih ya lah. Iyalah sebelum 20 menit pasti udah ada yang hancur. Barak.
Kali
20 menit ya. Nggak
itu
mungkin.
punya tinker tuh, baik-baik lu.
Berarti 20 sampai 30 lah ya. Iyalah 20 sampai 30.
Dan kelamaan mikirnya weh waktunya semenit.
Player
Magic
with total
damage.
magic full damage. Iya
Tinker.
Necro.
Ya tinker lah.
Tinker kan pure.
Kan magic corpore, bodo amat.
Magic or pure. Oh iya deh. When will first blood happen? Oh 3 menit lah.
Betul, ini berandirun first blood.
0 sampai 3 menit. With team will win. Fanatik apa Mineski nih? Yang menang.
Ada Ineski.
Meski
Ya udah gue Mineski juga dah.
Iya,
Kalah potongin semua kontol kalian.
kasih ke Andreas ya. Suruh bikin tim baru.
Ya, tanggal 18 juga main semua ya. Gue pasang juga Sumail lagi. Revan gue pasang
Lu
lagi.
jangan lihat warna emasnya, lihat isinya apaan. Semuanya
Kan
kan
kalau-
sport.
Kalau nggak salah kan sekarang kan kalau nggak main ada tandanya kan? Ada
Iya.
tanda seru merah gitu.
Core Sumail sama Revan. Offline Charlie G PSG. Masuk akal?
Ada tanda merahnya tuh kalau mama itu. This player is currently not scheduled to play on this day. Ya lu emas isinya apa? Kalau isinya Chemstack sama Awkward Planted buat apa lu pasang?
Oh lu nggak tahu ya.
Mampus lu.
Gue bingung main ini.
Ya udah dah, yang emas silver lu pasangin.
Iyalah udah. Ya.
Mati lu.
Lu nonton siapa sih lu?
Si Nyubi. Waduh, Igor slam dunk.
Adalah nggak tahu lah. Udah amat. Buset, gue sama Mas Adi selisihnya cuma tinggal 2 biji doang, 9 biji. Levelnya.
Ini kalau lemon
Aku juga online juga nggak apa-apain orang udah nggak bisa diapa-apain.
Ya, langsung sekarat mah nekronya. Enggak deh. DC lagi. Jadi kenapa gue spektatornya pilihnya Cina?
Ya lu juga.
Biji.
Dasar.
Barusan ke ding ding
Ayo
ding dang
Haseo.
dang dang. Ding 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 dang 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 di.
wepas. Kalau bagi damage sama tuh.
Dalam. Ada yang milih Ori buat hari ini?
Nggak ada.
Oh,
Only would like coy.
Saya Abed Ramzes 33 kakak Solo.
Would like only.
Trend Protector damage-nya paling gede kan ya hero ya, pukulannya ya.
Kalau bugil
Iya,
ya.
iya Trend Protector kan paling gede hero Dota. Damage-nya
Kayaknya-
sekali pukul.
Kayaknya iya ya kalau misalnya bugil.
Iya,
Sama Tini gede mana?
enggak masih gedean TP.
Shadows to us.
Dedi keluar dari Navi ya? Benar gak sih?
Tahu.
Dim?
Nggak tahu.
Iya.
Iya. Beli juga.
Ini dia belum WhatsApp gue.
Coba lihat, jangan-jangan di kontrol Andreas ada dia.
Oh, iya.
Sedih juga ya, ini ketemu ini Huskar,
Oke, ini Inker.
Tinker ya ketemu Huskar. Udah ngisi healing strike berapa kali itu biasa.
Gila bisa begitu tuh ya. Kalau GG diketik sama dia jadi.
Siapa?
Ruby kalah.
Ruby kan?
Oh,
Wah, Doni si Somnus mau main. Oh, win streak PSG Car udah mau main.
Step PSG.
Yang lu pilih kan tadi.
Oh.
PSG.
Bisa pindah ke sana, kalau pindah ke sana prediksi kita hilang ya, Bret.
agak.
Tetap jalan. Mati Tinker. Tinker mati. Tinker mati.
Ada dua nih kan, ada tim liquid sama si itu. Ada dua partai.
Listrik sama tim liquid. Bisa pindah nggak? Bisa pindah kan Enon ya?
Boleh. Win streak dulu ya. Baru liquid.
Apa lo?
Apa ya?
Udah pindah belum? Ntar kalau udah pindah kabarin.
Jadi.
Mati. Ya, mati Tinker ya.
Oh ini kok yang si Ame yang nomor 1 Immortal itu kok sebelumnya di film 5 doang? Kan itu gampangin kayaknya orang.
Si Ame.
Ame orang itu
Wah, Tinker.
PSG.
Ininya modar di power shoot.
Iya.
Oh emang ini semua. Kalau Immortal kayaknya digambarin jadi
Oh iya kan dulu kan desain ada angka ya.
iya. Orang udah ngejagoin si Ame dah. Gue malah dimana masih itu fokus.
Lihat teror blade kan. Kill during meta mob 193.
Mungkin lawan dia leader lagi.
Gak sehat.
Bisnis kimchi kita merugi.
Ya nggak kena dilempar kayu. Cukup.
Ayo Tomnos, masa kalah sih sama Winstrek?
Ya kali.
Dijual lu ntar lu, kalah sama Winstrek, ganti sama Neymar lu.
Gue pindah ke Winstrek dulu ya.
Nah, gua udah pindah gitu.
Oh,
Nggak seru sih
Ya.
ya.
Apa?
Winstrek lagi.
Nggak seru sih pertandingannya, ini mau menang sok.
Menang
Kayaknya
baby
ya.
mana-mana. Tapi ini ada si non flat non.
Iya, si Bintara. Masih Esbret.
Sama Always Wanna Fly ini ya.
Iya, Wes Wanafly.
Bekas Navi kan Always Wanna Fly.
Wah,
Oh.
IO lagi. Bloodseeker dong di itu band Bloodseeker wey.
Lu mau spek buat stiker.
Mas Bennett.
Malah di pick mulu.
Iya, yang di pick tadi nih Weaver, Link, DM, ini WK.
Wih, disruptor gue di pick. Hahaha.
Dim, kok kita hari ini kayaknya merugi banyak nih.
Iya.
Distributor mulu nih.
Tapi Bloodseeker-nya kagak di ban.
Kan yang hari ini mah nggak di sah nih.
Ada gara-gara ada si kontol. itu baik puter-puter aja udah terus sebulan topik kita.
Pokoknya pertandingan hari ini nggak dihitung lah buat predik. Ya kan non ya?
Iya, tadi udah diumumin apa-apa.
Nak siapa sih itu Palpe? Di toko ada barang baru lu nggak mau? Dulu Dim.
Apaan baru apaan?
Kosmonot ini apa? Royal Cake apa baru, bentuknya lebih keren tau. Tapi posnya gila, itu kayaknya susah banget duitnya. Cuma satu baut doang dipencet.
Enggak, lu nggak mau beli dulu. Gua bahannya buat nyelamatin dari bacokan Necropos lah.
Diboboin gitu.
Iya.
Necroposnya yang diboboin.
Emang selamatin ya?
Apa?
Emang selamat ya ditidurin?
Aman.
Baru tahu lo.
Kalau di belakang saya bisa nggak lagi ditidurin?
Bisa. Aku pernah.
Necro Aganim nggak bisa buyback masih nggak sih?
Gua
Enggak.
udah lama itu. Ganti jadi nambah durasi
Damage-nya.
Udah dulu udah lama din.
Kalau agak ini lebih bareng kan?
Aganim nggak bisa buyback.
Sekarang jadi cepat. Cooldown
Cooldown-nya iya.
Oh, cooldown. Ini.
sama dulu tuh kalau iya kan dari jumlah terlukanya ya. Dan jumlah terlukanya dikali 1,1 jadi lebih.
Wajib PKB. Gue diurus sama bete nih.
Ada si bro ya,
Ada Bane.
bro kan.
Jadi lu BKB tidurnya kan bisa nembus PKB.
Bukan ulti doang nembus ya?
Iya, ultinya maksud gua.
Jadil.
Jadi PKB tuh di ulti cuma kan PKB-nya.
Ini temennya cancel semua, ntar gua tolong juga.
Kan ditiup sama tuh.
mampus ya. Kimchi di band lu mampu. Gak kepikir.
Ya
Ayo
juga nih musuh baru nih.
Baru non. Oh. Cuma lihat kemarin pincel semua ininya.
PSG LGD time to pay. Strong spirit.
Wah,
I'm not sure if I feel it being the best choice in this game.
Wah,
There's
ya.
why do we sway?
Makin
There's Fisher,
kecokin
there's
aja.
Echo, there's Glimpse, which pierces the
There's
ball.
one
He can
lagi
always
aja,
let
comeback
Storm
is
away or blink punch it back in if he has to escape. And there's a counter pick, last pick here for Windstrike. Storm has some bad lane matchups
lincah berlincah.
that they could try to take advantage of. He won't draw though, that it helps a bit. We'll see the choice is going to be here.
Susah ya,
I would
udah bisa ngapa-ngapain
imagine
sama Storm.
Yeah, how do you do this? So you're going to get jumped, you're going to get chased, and you're going to get
Susah
pushed
buat
really
liat game,
early on from
ngeselin
LGD.
tau gak
On
sih?
the flip side though, if you look at it this way, if they want to counterpick the Storm
Susah,
Spirit, we end up with a good
keren.
drawling, right? Because we just looked at all the options that Windstrike had and we felt like nothing
Net
counters
four
Drow.
yang-
So if you counterpick the Storm
Kalau
mid,
dari film
you put any of your first four against Drow, and she will be fine, I think.
How do you feel like Necro versus Storm? Like, is that an okay lane for Windstrike?
Yes, that's Necro favorite.
Yeah.
I would say so.
So then you just have to, maybe they actually just look to fill in the off lane.
They could do that. They could put Necro. They've done it for Iceberg multiple times, so at least I think so. No, never mind. We only saw one Iceberg Necro.
Well, the choice is from Windstrike. It's Lena.
Try to counterpick that.
So the pick, but on the other
Tadi
team than I thought was
Void
going to be.
aturan buat ngurung si
And
Storm.
something nice and strong to burst down the Storm Spirit. Storm
Iya,
Spirit.
iya,
So
iya.
both lineups look good.
Udah biar restruktur aja
Kind
dulu.
of like LGD a little bit more.
Gue kemarin lihat itu main
because
apa
I feel like they're gonna hit this
Storm
timing where
sama ketemu sama Void.
they have
Voidnya lagi farming sendirian. Terus kayaknya ngedengar suara Storm lagi cicit gitu kan. Langsung di krono nyamperin, nemplok, pluk, pas banget anjing bego.
Iya.
Which one?
Kalau misalnya Lina diganti Void,
They have
kan
to
yang
control
mancing
from
itu
Gus.
siapa?
But this Lina is a secondary killing him. So
Tangannya pada
let's not
pendek-pendek
underestimate that.
semua
Now, they have
gitu.
two heroes that have really good attack speed against
Ini
FY's
OP.
Phoenix.
Kalau gua ya,
Overall,
paling males ketemu musuh
this
OP.
could be a really good game because
banyak.
I'm looking at LGD's timing, which is really strong, and at the same time, I see for
Gua
Windstrike,
kalau
if
1-2,
things go
yang
right
3
in the early lane
ketinggalan
stage,
rame,
they also
mati
definitely
gua
have what
yang
it
3.
takes to run at the Drow. It was only the lane we
ini
were focused
dulu.
on, but when you
Ya
think
di krono yang 3, gimana
also with
sih
the
jangan
dagger,
yang
it's a really
1.
dangerous thing for Drow.
Ya,
If you're
gimana?
really
Yang
late,
2.
to bring her back, so she has to be
Lu
really good.
misalnya
I think also
dipukulin
it's
gitu dari
nice
luar,
combat
misalnya Doraemon lolos gitu
like
nih.
Windstrike are obviously going to be looking to grab
Lu
her a
pakai
shot
ghost
a lot
scatter.
of the time. That's where Storm Spirit can really play.
Lu bakal dipukul
Same
dah.
with talents like
Ini
Storm
terbang
can check out,
belum
everyone
pernah
can check
terbang.
out. I don't know if Windstrike are able to keep the momentum, but they
Tadi
do have
ke rumah
great
gua
ways
ada
to punish heroes who come
Tadi
out
ke rumah
a
gua
bit
ada
too
2
far.
kali dia
Even just
mabal.
dropping the side to hold someone in position so Silent could wreck him with calls. It's
Udah apa juga lebaran aja ntar
both sides
bertonjok
have a lot to play with.
Apa?
Yeah, it's a good draw.
Lebaran
Road
lagi.
fight from LGD2.
Kenapa bang?
They don't only want to contest
Itu yang
and see the
dulu.
pit, they can kill it really fast too with Drow.
Lah ya takbiran ya.
The Swarm
Temenan mah dari SMA.
should be really interesting. I'm curious to see what the laning is
Yosen
really
yang baru
from,
kenal udah nyampe
from Windstrike,
rumahnya.
what they consider the best of.
Pondok kulit.
Terus pas lagi habis dari rumah gua lah, oh gitu, temenan bertahun-tahun lama gua nggak pernah nyampe rumah gua ya.
Mau diculik monyet.
Gua saban malam minggu ke sono ya.
Bilangin gue diculik.
Playing with X Nova off
and
lane, Weaver,
Skills
Chalice,
play.
F-Wise, Phoenix, and then a Somnus on the Storm Spirit. Has he got the good egg? Yeah, he's got the sunny side up egg.
Get
So
50
FY
hit,
already wins this
last
Phoenix.
hit, 50 last hit,
What the hell is
bursa ya.
Lino gua.
Gue Strom.
Okay, now they got that.
Nomor
out of
1
their
siapa?
system.
Get long
See
skill
what
streak.
Necro said as well. I never realized that Necro can have a
Oh,
2 feet grip. He
streak,
looks like a
Strom.
hamster. Yeah, this is the this is one of the newer sets.
Gue
Kayak-
Actually, the mirror design.
Strom semua gue isinya.
Player with
Very cool.
triple
It's a
kill.
red set.
Nah, jadi deh gue yang paling bawah Lina deh.
It's truly a toxic rat. That's what it is.
It's Splinter.
Kalau nomor
That's
3
what it is.
Ursa gua.
True.
Actually, it really does looks like an evil version of
Storm, Dina,
Oh,
Ursa,
Splinter.
Lina. Oke.
Bad Splinter.
Bad Splinter.
Like Bad Fallen.
Well, it's like
Easy,
every
bro.
race, like cartoon of the day.
Oh,
Like you
emang
gotta
ada
play against
kelarnya
the bad version.
Ada.
Like the Shadow Splinter. Is Shadow Splinter.
Ntar
That's
yang
what he
main
is.
stage baru
I
50.
consider more of a toxic Splinter. But yeah, Runes. I see this.
Ini yang main stage 50 kan ya?
Strike's gonna get. Actually, they should take. Oh, yeah, they will.
Lots of pressure on Silent bottom.
Satu
Body
lagi.
block is there from
Kembalikan
F1. You got
makanan
Icarus
untuk
dive to begin
anak
with, so
muda.
Silent. Run back up
Pindah
to
nih ke
town,
fanatik
shotgun
nggak?
against his TP in.
Lu pindah, lu ke bawah aja.
Disruptor does
Okay,
have a plus 2 frame though, so they have plenty of regen to work with.
Ternyata
Ya,
Oke, aman.
fanatik udah kan lu.
EG.
Favorite matchup here.
Liquid IG no,
liquid IG.
He's not gonna enjoy this lane very much.
sama
It will be
IG,
difficult,
OG.
but he always has the option of going jungle when necessary.
I think he's very happy.
Cuman sehari cuman bisa bener 25 kali gitu.
No fear, just sits underneath that dire observer board, ready to fish and block him in, just so I spoke to Raps as well. But it's taking too long. They're not finding what they need.
Somnus had that great observer ward just protecting him the whole
Ah,
time.
udah
So he knew exactly what was
progres
going on.
semua.
They actually have two
Lu
very
pilih yang satu
defensive
lagi
wards.
kita.
You get that one defensive ward from the top, so you get the rotation of the ES off the lane. But you get another one, which is right next to the bounty route.
Si anjing kimchi langsung
It's,
dipakai.
I think this is the kind of
Yeah,
wording that you
well,
want against
yeah,
Shaker. You just want to see the
IO lagi
movements.
aja yang di ban. Aduh.
And people
Iya,
know
lu
he's
itu
coming, you can play
langsung
accordingly.
dilihat seperti bola pingpong.
Do they
Si
commit
Red
to
Bull
this?
gimana ini? Gak ada yang main.
Ya, gimana udah juga kadang-kadang. Agak pimpinannya itu sih Ren.
Iya, apa urusannya sih Ren di ban? Ngapain emang dia? Bodo amat.
Lu nggak lihat GSC ditidurin tuh.
Level 1 Phoenix.
Yeah. He must have felt very
Lu
confident he
betul
could
di
get that
meta
kill,
banget
but
ini kimchi.
in reality, he wasn't even that close. Always Run a Fly had a salve that he could have used in between attacks as well. So, bit of a mistake there from
Tiga
F1.
kali TI malah jarang di pick loh dia. Boro-boro mau speak di pick aja udah syukur. Sekali.
Trying to say that FY's first blood giving to the disruptor was
Gue pakai belain
intentional.
mulu lagi
Not
setiap
really.
hari.
They're just making the best out of the
Mau speak.
situation.
FY has Icarus
TI.
dive away again.
But you'll see
Kenapa lu
players take
belain? Karena lu
advantage
punya
of
arkananya.
deaths turning into
Awalnya
warriors.
karena gue suka sama dia.
They used to love.
He's riding away at Silent. He'll have to go for the
Dan menurut gue itu support yang paling sakti waktu
Silent's got a couple
itu.
of charges up his sleeve.
Oh, yes.
But Chalice is the one who's in real trouble. Has to fairy fire to actually make up for the Thunderstrike damage of Always Wanna Fly. FY has no more strikes to throw. Always Wanna Fly was still affected by one of them, however. And Shikuchi, Chalice, he runs in, he realizes he's still in vision. There's a sentry ward down for wind strikes. They have very clear vision of where Chalice is Shikuchiing around.
There's a decent amount of
Bisa
sticks
Dagger
there.
basic lagi mau lipar kali lu kan?
I didn't check that he even had a stick in the first place, so it looked like it could have been a kill for LGD. I wonder if they were aware how many sticks Silent
Jalan
had.
ya?
But obviously when you're playing against Weaver, you will get a decent amount of charges when Shikuchi spam comes out, so
This is just a dream lane now for a Drow Ranger. The fact that the mid lane turned into a dual lane, both Bane and ES moved in towards the mid lane to try and change the balance up.
Makan dulu.
The CS isn't really that different
Bukan
between them
beri
as
makan kepada
Always
anak
Wanna Fight
urusan.
to just to knock himself out. But the fact that Ame has solo experience against
Ini
Necro,
udah lapar lagi.
and he's getting heavy harassment in early on too. I always just see a Drow Ranger having space like this a dangerous thing.
it is dangerous. You really want to shut down drone mining, but it feels to me like Windstrike don't have the tools. They couldn't have put their lanes in a meaningful way that could have done that last night.
He doesn't have light. Actually, he does have light strike array.
I think that could have gone for that.
Yeah, he had the mana because the bottle when No Fear TP did, he did the normal bottle refresh.
He did the slave first instead. That was a bit strange.
Yeah,
Oh,
odd to say the least.
he might have felt like he didn't have the range. Like it's possible he thought he couldn't make it in time.
Silence
lagi.
in a little bit of trouble. He's going to get the swarm off him at the moment because that's too much
Ini
negative armor, just allowing Chalice to rip him apart.
Em di
In fact, the swarm's going to get the kill.
Kan?
That's why
Ada
FY
peluang
Chalice
lagi,
turn
Bang.
their attention to Always Wanna Fly.
Tadi
Perfect
pertandingan
double
IG sama OG dihitung non.
Itu.
Makes up for
Waktu
the
yang
Tadi
kedua
nggak
lagi.
dihitung. Tadi nggak
Kagak.
dihitung.
They're really going off now, so they're going to have to carry down region. The courier is plenty of region on it. It's going to go to Somnus
masih
first, it
EG.
looks like.
That's
Jadi
got so
duet
much
sama
regen.
Ursa emang
We've got
cocok non ya.
two Salem, two sets of tankers, the end of a Wraith Band, and fused raindrops. It's pretty chockers.
Dilambatin, dibekuin.
He's gonna get his
Langsung
flash, gonna
dia
get broken
nyanyi.
here.
Lihat selatannya.
And
Merah
Somnus,
titik.
no ball landing just yet. They may try and dive this. Light Striker Ray is coming up a cooldown right now, but the TP in from Ben. Light Striker Ray connects over onto Somnus. Not only
Blok
get
itu
that
kalau
kill,
udah
that
Deker
skill
kagak
damage,
sempet
but
bukuin
going
sama
to X-Nova and
lambatin.
Novia.
Udah
He's
Deker
not
langsung
there,
ulti.
trying to delay it, but it won't be enough. Iceberg with a double kill in mid. An LGD. That is not what they want to have happen. As an understatement,
Halo,
obviously.
kebeli.
Vision, Control, Phoenix,
Halo,
everything.
pas deh
Another
gue
strike hits one,
kelewatan.
hits need
Nggak apa-apa, kayak Micil mana luas.
and Iceberg's got the distance.
Justru
and
jangan-
available.
Justru jangan rapat-rapat kalau di Micil.
Pakai aksen dia kelewatan.
I was preparing for the
Lu saya tahu.
what never came.
Yeah, it looked like FY had a chance to land this, but it's difficult when there's
Wih,
fog and you
Siren
don't
udah
know
enak apa
what's going
Siren? Ini tadi
Iceberg
bobo.
with a really nice spell casting mid, by the way. He's landing every LSA that he's trying for, and that's so
Enigmanya udah
important
di-bet,
when these shape
aman.
rotations come in. It's what gives the kills. He had that one time
Siren
when he didn't
duet sama
cast the
Enigma
LSA, but the
ngeselin.
ones he's thrown out have definitely been on the money, so
Nah,
very
Dulu
nice for
sama
him.
ini
Quick
kan satu
phase
lagi
boots
kan.
pick up here. Interesting to
Taksir.
see that. Will be very, very strong.
Tidur, terus dirapetin
Just
baru di
like,
black
how do you actually feel that when you have like a Drow Ranger on your team? I can imagine.
Wah, Senta ini. Wah, combo
you just
kita
get
non.
stuff, but
Siapa
with
EG ya?
early phase boots,
Iya,
Iya,
oke.
oke.
you can turn yourself into just
Oh,
this
dia
heavy
memang
physical
bikin
hitting.
gua banget dari dulu.
Like Linda Bill.
Yeah, it's not uncommon to go phase boost by any means. I find it a bit surprising
Ini
he didn't
gue
at least get a
tos,
stick
dia
against Storm.
setun, dia
He's
gesek,
going
gue
very,
datang,
very
gue
aggressive
langsung
on his
teror.
Bottom lane silence dead. Actually,
Ujung-ujungnya
totally
Nani
dead.
nggak mau lagi.
They just
Wah,
can't
dia
fight back. They
manfaatin
can't
kan.
attack back. FY's got never-ending sprites, and Charles just puts the swarm on them.
Sampai
They can't
dipotang-potangin nanti.
attack the spirits on them.
Spawn makes Storm draws on 6.
Ya,
Way
man.
too strong. Weaver hits for 120 damage. Phoenix hits for how much? Almost 100. And you add the level 3 spirits on top of that.
Fisher
it's
on
way
mid.
too much damage.
Light Striker Ray will connect, and Bane will fall.
Tuh.
Double damage rune allowed him to get the kill without having to
Wah,
commit the Laguna Blade.
Si Iceberg doang ini yang mainnya bagus
FY should be a
dari
little
kemarin.
careful. So 450 nuke available to Iceberg.
Kan satu-satunya yang gue tahan kartunya
Combined
harus
that
dia
with the
doang.
310 of the Dragon Slave.
Dan Lina akan memenangkan pertandingan ini. Oke, gue bener Lina, saudara-saudara.
50 pertama.
This is a really good time to get the tower for Lina.
50 pertama jadi.
You want to get it though.
Yeah,
Guys.
Astaga,
FY is
50
waiting for it.
ya.
No fears having to take the damage. He'll come back in. And
Nah, potong
Get it.
they did, but now Charles will make his move. Fisher's done, follows into the Phoenix, and No Fear is dead. 4 heroes from LGD.
Salah gue
Kind of
kan
feels worth it.
Maybe wanted to rotate in here anyway on the Storm so he could get the farm in the lane. But I would say a slight over rotation. They were too late to
Tapi kan
defend
itu
the
yang
tower, so
cacat
they
kemarin
generally
nih ya?
don't want to bring this many heroes to
Dina
close
itu ya?
support. But
Cacat ya?
it's something. They got something.
Nongrada's get
Itu
back to
Drow
his level
Rangers kan?
6.
50
Obviously, he's
pertama.
a long way off the Drow Ranger, can't stand in the lane against him.
But it's tough. I feel like when Necro loses his side lane, the hero is relatively weak. And he's losing it big time. He has 23 CS to the 52 of Drow.
Oh, it's always one fly.
There's no way, man. Like, who goes bottom? I'm just thinking, you look at this win strike lineup, who can play this lane?
Even if you send Iceberg down there, he can get a couple of kills, but then Charles and FY come straight back again. And
I think
it's the same
dies
scenario.
down here. If he doesn't hit the LSA on Weaver, Weaver almost solos him. It's really, really dangerous. At least Silent gets his level 3, or level 6, sorry, so he has the Enrage available.
There's one way to break free, or at least reduce the damage output.
Yeah, he can always TP out. That's the good news, right? It's a Phoenix Weaver lane, so you can Enrage TP away if you want.
May, efficiency please. Efficiency on treads. He's got strength treads on a Drow Ranger.
Tiger gua apa kabar tuh? Aduh.
He might be afraid of a rotation and wants to be on max health on
Maybe.
Iceberg bottom.
Icarus dive. They're looking for the block. Silence starts the attack. Fisher is out. Laguna Blade. There's the kill over on the Weaver. He knew the rotation was eventually going to come, but FY and Ame, they came down too, and Silent, he just cannot break free with Enrage already burned.
And there can find the kill. Somnus has a haste through, not having to burn his ball lightning until now. Chasing
WR lagi non, berarti nggak dihitung nih non.
from Iceberg. He predicted the movement. He has the team being over so he can get the nice slice done. But then Nova is thrown out. The Fisher is too far away to connect onto Somnus. So Iceberg will die in some big strength to take off Valina, especially putting it into Somnus. But are they out? Are they home and hosed? Necros doing his rotation. Level 6 is up. Always going to fly, needs a glimpse. A level 2, he's out of range. But now he's in range. Back the Draw Ranger. And he's going to size them down. Not enough damage to get a straight up kill from the side. But they should be able to finish the job. They will do so. But what's the cost? Charles next Nova have already moved top. They're taking the T1 tower.
The biggest kill in all of that is the Lina dying. That's very important for LGD to get that kill. Not only killing the Lina, who's 4-0 at the time, but Storm got all the gold for it. He was chasing her alone, so 600 gold went the way of Somnus there, and he's got stuff coming on the courier and looks to get a bonus kill later. Always want to fly. Easy peasy. Just a couple of attacks with Google, and now Treads, and already on the way to his next item, which might be a Kaya or could be an Orchid Rush.
Do you think there's anything else that you would actually try? Like, you like Orchid just to try and control the Lina?
He could get Yules too against Static Storm. That's a really good tool for Storm. You can outlast the kinetic field and try to run out and then jump away, but I personally am in favor of the aggressive approach here. Like we talked about during the draft, they want something that catches and starts the fight, and I think Somnus with an Orchid will be able to do a lot. He does look to be going for a quick Kaya on the way. Some players prioritize this.
Itu sayang tuh pick combo kayak gitu mahal banget itu ya.
For sure, one of the few heroes in the game that we see Kaya bought on frequently.
Always when it flies on the hunt, they're looking for Somnus. He's farming up in the jungle, they leave the observer behind. Iceberg finds the target. Somnus still has ball lightning. Jump down. So they don't find the kill they're looking for unless they get in range for the glimpse. Somnus hangs around. Vision, glimpse, they just storm it up. They want that kill and they got the kill.
Buset, kita medannya serem amat intinya. Pakai apaan aja itu combo belum punya. Wah, aku pakai ini tuh. Oh nih, kill gue belum kayak gitu non.
He's actually above the Draw Ranger. Obviously, effective net worth when you've got plus 50 damage coming out from Armage into every single hero of LGD.
Tongkatnya, shieldnya, wah dia pakai tanduk.
Slow it down. They're grouping up what they want to smoke. They don't have one, however, so what they want to do and what they can do are two different things.
They also have cooldown Static Storm. I think this fight is really difficult to take without that spell. When LGD are set up, that is one of the absolutely most important things that they have to have ready. They need to be able to interrupt the Storm and the Weaver. That's their best tool.
It really feels like Windstrike just don't know the objective they want to take at the moment. They thought about bottom lane, now they thought about top lane.
Player
Magic Pure Damage
the tower.
25 menit.
Siapa?
Iceberg and No Fear nudge in the mid. They've got aggressive vision inside the dire jungle, so it's the safest place for them to fight. Because they'll know the second anyone TPs to the shrine, they want to come to the north. As Chalice runs over, he'll copper a sleep. That wasn't intentionally Laguna. They control, but they don't have the vision. He's on Sashikuchi, and Echo trying to use the ages. They'll storm it up too. Man, they really won that kill and they got him.
Itu tapi dia udah smoke.
No fear his TP out before there's any kind of rebuttal.
Gua
You're in rage against Omni bottom.
lagi. X-Most of
Surprising that
physical
LGD were
damage.
not able to respond to that
Hero
play.
will
It
do
took them so
to
long
another in
to kill the
one
Weaver.
hit.
But
Siapa
nobody
ya?
was able to
Physical
cover
damage.
TP and set up.
Somnus has moved down, always going to
Siapa
fly
dia?
toward it. That's why Somnus doesn't have all the vision. The wall will come up.
Siapa?
It's lightning away. Double TPs are
Ammo
on the
highest
way.
amount of
It's all
physical
coming
damage.
too late.
The hero will
A
do
lot of mana, and there's the Yulski from
another
Iceberg.
in one
Hits the
hit.
timing right, and he sniped him too. 48 seconds down, Arme's on the run, TP is available. They have no stun up and running, so they need to do enough damage, and they will not. He TPs the shrine straight to farm.
Sure wishes
Oh,
he had the Reaper there.
751
That would have been
1000.
very, very good for Windstrike. Because I think they would actually catch up to the Drow. She probably wouldn't try to TP there if Reaper was
Yang enak
available.
ditonton yang mana nih?
Still needs to get the really good juke, and they could have maybe found it. Oh, that's still a big kill
Tonton
for
yang
Storm,
mana?
taking him out for so long. They picked the death timer. It's really annoying for him. 15
Aduh,
seconds.
price poolnya belum nyenggol tahun kemarin lagi.
Downtime, but when he's already finished the Kaya. But he's very happy for his 14-minute worth of farm. Well ahead of heroes like the Ursa.
It's not the end of the world, especially given how bad this matchup is mid.
Seimbang sih.
He's doing okay.
Really surprised just how much control Windstrike has had. They saw the stack of Ancients, that's why Iceberg and No Fear come over to try and take it. But with the loss of their T1 tower on top, I'm actually they're still gonna try and look at the T1 tower at mid.
Ya kita teman yang mana nih? Biar enak nih pendumelnya.
Have the momentum of that top wave. At the moment, the control of the jungle near the Roche pit.
Tinker itu
Both
di mana?
their side and Radiant side.
Neski fanatik kan.
Like, can Roshan, like, does Sal even go in for Roshan? Like, is it become a target, or it's just become a problem if he gets caught out?
You need to have
Oh
good
kan,
wave
highest
push
for
already
damage
going.
Tinker.
Like this top wave is a problem. It's hard to roach when the enemy team is set up here. So then they need to push out the top and the mid waves, and then maybe go
First
for a
blood
slow
yang
pick where they
menit
try to find a fight with the other
block.
four, or just get a simple pick off and then take roach. But they definitely should be looking toward it.
Lead aside the creep skip, Fiend's group is up, and Iceberg is down. They were here for the 15-minute bounty runes. They're not going to be so happy, however. They'll get both the ones on the top, but Storm will take the ones at the bottom. The scan came out from LGD earlier than like that fight. They were looking around Roshan, probably thinking of Ursa. He's off the map. Where is he going to go? The pit is obviously a big point for him.
Player with tingkatan damage pure.
Yeah, jump in, keep the vision up. That means they can get the glimpse back into the Stormland wall. X-Nova wants to try and help out, has the Nightmare. They echo slam again, even on a single target. But this Nightmare makes it difficult for them just to finish the job. Now the scythe will be used. Nova well far away from the Windstrike lineup. As X-Nova wants to keep the chase going, but Windstrike, they're back, they're dead pulsing, they're healing.
Yang lu pasang kan udah ditonton di fans.
Not able to get anything done there. They even expended a vessel charge from Phoenix. He has one more to go. Obviously a fantastic item to have against Necropos, so they're well prepared to dealing with him in this mid game. But big kill once again. Windstrike are
Player
finding
with
a lot of
total magic
good
for
moves in
pure
this game
damage.
that just give
Done.
them core kills. They've killed
Two heroes.
everything they've done with disruption.
Ya, dibanyak sama
They've
Rachel.
only got the totem, however, and he'll take one. Somnus low on mana, but he's high on friends. Charles and FY, they're there. And that is a 3-kill, 2 for Chalice. And a tier 2 tower.
That was with a dead drow, by the way. They didn't have the aura. Imagine that with the aura. That would have gone real quick. Pretty scary. Oh, Iceberg's being set up on top. They've got the Nightmare. Phoenix is coming in. Doesn't have dive, though.
And he's got Sunray, and he's got that Spirit Vessel. Iceberg, well, okay.
I actually think that happened.
Karena pakai senta.
If anybody else would have had a TP there, that would have been a kill. Drow, Phoenix, Drow Weaver, or Storm, I think, could have got the job done on the Lina there. But unfortunately for them, only the support
Ngapain
hero
kok bunuh diri?
was ready to go, and FY came in without the Icarus dive ready.
Biar
That's
apaan?
off cooldown, that's a kill.
Biar cepat hidup, biar cepat
They
balik.
did what they could, but the opportunity looked nice. Can't blame him for going for it. But now it's Iceberg's turn to try and find opportunities. Finished up his Shadow Blade, so he can really hunt. Shadow
Balik ke
Blade
situ-situ lagi.
these supports.
He can solo kill any hero.
Yeah.
Nobody on the dire side has enough health, except, well, the Phoenix is full health. So it hasn't cast any spells recently, then I think FY can survive, but none of the other heroes will survive a Lina combo here.
Smoke just came out from PSG LGD. They were just far enough away from that observer ward in the dire jungle. But it already feels like Windstrike are grouped up to do the same type of thing. They may catch one hero, which is Lina. Observer and Sentry is down. So Iceberg, he's walking into the vision, straight into a Fiend's grip. Thought the Shadow Blade would give him a lot of protection, and it gives him none.
It's a great setup. This is the kind of plays that win games. You catch the enemy core while you're pushing the tower and accessing Roshan.
I'm loving FY's position. If this fight does
Man,
begin
yeah,
with the T1 tower,
semuanya.
he can sprite, he can dive back out again, but he can also Nova right on the back lines, and this just creates a buffer between LGD and Windstrike that they can't overcome and disrupt them. He can put the ball up, but here comes Icarus diving Phoenix once again, and a long ball lightning, but FY already got the kill.
Now I'm not so sure if they have time to roach, actually. Well, they will find a DD for Somnus that will help. I don't think they can do it now. I'm not sure if this was the right approach to try to get that dive going at the same time. They anticipated that Windstrike might defend the tower, so sure, this secured the tower, but they also spend a good 15 or 20 seconds diving, and those seconds are not available for Roche, and Lina responds.
They're also going to lose their aggressive observer ward around Roshan, so it's going to be harder to watch where Windstrike is, because it was already pinged out that the observer and sentry was there. He was attacked on the other side of tree line, so they know they had high vision. And there's observed what they planted defensively from LGD. It does not see this movement into the pit. With no Supernova available, no Fiend's Grip up, it really does feel like the perfect time for Windstrike just to slip in, take Roshan.
It's a really good play from them.
Until always when a fight comes in close, revealed, but doesn't matter. It's done. Iceberg has the Aegis. And they got rid of the Observer Wall already.
Yep.
So does LG still fight here? Like Nova's down for 30 seconds, Fiends for 18.
Oh, absolutely. They will definitely defend their towers. There's no reason to give anything up for free when you have this strong heroes right now. Windstrike still need to be careful. Sure, you've got an Aegis on Lina, but it's the only change. There's so much damage still on the Dire side.
They're just using Iceberg as bait.
Yeah.
That's what this all is right now, but they're waiting. 9 seconds until Nova is up. FY is prepping already, and then the double silence. Armade's wrapped around the back. Disruption Storm did come out, but no one jumped in. They played the whole range game. A control nightmare just chases off. Chalice was protected perfectly by X-Nova underneath the Nova itself. Nogrado will be saved by having this Invis rune. No detection nearby to actually see him. Oh, maybe there is now.
Oh,
It actually triggered, but he was too far up the hill for them to continue vision.
I thought Weaver caught a glimpse of him there, but didn't, so, yep. Well, they got 3 kills and a buyback out of the Ursa. They still lost their tower, but I would say mission accomplished for LGD in this situation. That's good enough, for sure.
And LGD are coming for more. Iceberg's using the Shrine for the moment. Laguna Blade instantly, they just want the Bane. Down for a minute, thanks to Reaper's side, but now Sonus feels he can just jump forward. The Ult get dispelled on thanks to the Eul Scepter of the Necrophos. So they pick him up, throw him down, Light Strike Array. The timing was wrong, so Sonus could jump himself away, but FY, Icarus dives back into the waiting arms of Silent. Always when a fly can't have any joy in this fight, until finally they can bring down the Drow Ranger. Iceberg, he's had this Aegis the whole
Mereka main
time.
tip-tipan gitu kalau nge-kill gitu ya.
Lah, Sumayu mati kenapa
Well,
lu?
Sun's out of mana.
Yeah, Silent, you can slow him down with the Earthshock.
Petakilan sama apa ada.
Everything else has been bombed already. Iceberg getting the double kill.
Great fight from Windstrike in this situation.
Tetap kalah, nggak ada mana.
Was that 4 for 1?
Sama mati.
Actually, yeah, it was just flat out 4 for 1. They didn't have to buy back anyone after.
Apa ada jadi 2?
And Iceberg got 2 big kills once again, so that's another 800 gold down his pocket. He's close to his next item. Love to see a BKB in this situation, just so he can mitigate a lot of Storm's damage, mitigate a lot of the Phoenix's damage, or all of the Phoenix's damage. And the only true control they have on him is the Fiend's Grip, and they have cancels for days for that. They have Fissure and Glimpse against the Grip, and Iceberg can play super aggressively if he is to pick up a BKB.
I love how many Eul Scepters do they have. Like Necro as well as Lina got it so early on. This Orchid of Storm Spirit looks like it doesn't even do much.
Oh, FY.
And Iceberg's going to find FY. Light Strike Array connects. Support will arrive. No need. Well, he doesn't actually have the Reaper's side. 48 seconds down for the Phoenix. Always like to watch that time when a Necro's on the field.
Actually just lost their whole advantage. They had 5k gold in it and 5k experience, and it's pretty much back to nil.
It's under 1k. The graphs take a while to update. Weaver will have an extra thing, so Challenge actually completed up an Aghanim Scepter. So they'll have his saving grace as the Weaver.
That will be really good against Reaper's side. It's one of the best counters that they can get in this game. You can obviously try to itemize some sort of save items as well, but like Force Staff, just get away from him, or
Wah, kill-nya petakilan tuh kalau gue udah dimarahin habis-habisan itu.
It's one of the big benefits of playing Weaver with Drow. Something I've talked about before is sometimes Weavers go this Axe build, and it's a nice save, but you don't put the same amount of pressure in the fight, right? Like you don't have those carry items that make you kill enemy heroes. But in this case, he has a free carry item because he has a Drow. He has the damage to boot when going this Axe build. And now he's going to transition into the Maelstrom, so I really like it in this situation. Great saving.
Extract.
Both the Reaper and the Static Storm Glimpse combination.
That top tower of LGD.
Push Necro-nya.
Alot. Didn't rain. You've got a minute left on that Aegis.
Iya.
Immortal.
Game kill joget.
Ya.
Striker actually force a fight while it's up.
Disentil sama Arquaden modar.
A lot of time. We're just going to go back to heal. They're pretty grouped.
Sekali sentil doang sama Arquaden langsung mati non. Gimana
Yeah, they're
ceritanya?
coming in. They want to try and fight. So watch the counter. 35 seconds before this will be reclaimed. So they have to move and find the kills during that time.
This needs to go really fast.
Mungkin
look
satu
at-
doang.
Somos
showing.
playing the bait, jump in, boom, 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 and then time
Wah,
lapse.
korek saat
Being used by Chalice from range, the Nova in the
Total
middle of the
number
fight.
of
Who's going to attack it?
skill
Ursa.
play.
1, 2, he can't do it. It's taking too long.
Satu
Now they
doang.
get thrown in time with the leader. Locked down by Fiend's Grip. So while they do get rid of the Phoenix, what is the cost? The Aegis Immortal did pop before it timed back out again, but it won't matter. Totally isolated underneath the Sentry Ward. So Shadowblade gives no protection. No fear barely finishes his TP out. And now it's LGD's turn to win the fight.
That's just Weaver Axe just winning that fight completely.
They never saw it coming.
They didn't. I don't think they realized that Chalice had it, but I think he has been showing top farmers and creeps earlier, so if they would have checked his inventory, they would know. But the way Windstrike played that, it definitely looked like they were unaware or didn't think Chalice was in position for that save. But LGD completely baited that one out. They knew that Somnus was going to be very safe with the Weaver protection.
Serbu
And really
rasanya.
nice fight from them. That's a big swing. Not only do they get the fight 5 for 1, they also get the fight right before the 25-minute mark, so this will result in 4 bounty runes and the mid-tier 2 tower.
Windstrike's going to have to find different ways to engage now. Like, you can't just jump in like they were and blow everything on one hero, because that Aghanim's Weaver is going to change everything.
It's a really big problem. Ideally, they want to find Weaver action, if they can, but it's hard. Chalice's positioning in this game has been very good. He's 8-2 and 11. Been a very nice game from him. He did very well in lane. He had that clutch save just now. He's doing his job.
Yeah. And all LGD have to do is keep it up.
All LGD.
Oh.
Is anyone actually old on that team? Who's the oldest player in LGD?
FY.
FY?
It'd have to be FY. Isn't he like
25?
Is he 25?
I don't know. I guess.
I thought he was like 28. He's been around for a very long time.
He looks good for 28.
I'm almost positive that FY is the oldest on the team.
It sounds likely though.
Oh,
It's more Somnus. I don't know how old Somnus is. He's been playing for a while too. What's the first
Ini
TI beat?
ketakilan pada
It's
pas
tier
di
2
belakang
or tier 3?
depan aja.
I remember him at 2.
Was it TI 2? Which team did he play for at TI 2?
Do not remember. Stop testing the old man's memory.
I mean, I don't know it either, so I'm not making you look bad.
You can look it up at least. I have to do more important.
Haha, Toby, I was only pretending he started at TI 4.
Tommy nggak jadi mana ya?
Did you just win to me?
I think he has been playing for. It's TI 3 or TI 2 that was his debut, and people realized this guy's real good. I think that's what it is.
I remember him at TI 4 because he played in that never forgettable grand final. When he played for VG.
Did he?
Yeah, he played with the ROTK team, I believe.
I will absolutely look this up right now because I feel like I want to know this.
Always want to fly. TP out. We'll be fine. I have to kill a bug, but he's okay. Yeah, you can look this shit up. I need to. Sorry. Mace found his target. Silent. Fiend script. Can't break free. No Aghanims on that Ursa. And that's just a real nice trap. Creep wave was a little bit further up, so we felt confident to push. But they don't have any vision on this southern side of the map.
Langsung tewas
So
pakai
what's
cara
that
tiris
got
ke
in his history? You got the whole
Penta.
thing there.
Not FY, maybe. His first TI was TI 5, and he got 3rd with LGD.
Ah,
He played the Chinese qualifiers for TI 4,
why don't we
where
talk about FY then?
he got 5th through 10th. Alright, we were both wrong. I actually thought he'd been playing for longer. I thought he definitely played at TI 3. Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Hard to keep track of everything. Well, here comes the high ground siege from LGD. We got
Nice light strike array. Iceberg trying to open up on the draw range as the storm is beautiful. Something's called out. And the accurate slam. No fear. Jumps onto the back line. The vision. The sentry wards get planted. Chance then gets glimpsed back into the fight. Iceberg finally got rid of the bug too, but the Nova. They need to deal with this one, but no one's attacking it. They're letting it go to try and chase down Arme. Target number 1, but Necrophos, he just can't heal back up again. The Spirit Vessel controlled him. Support arrives from No Fear, so at least he got a little bit more of a lockdown to give space for Iceberg to escape. But the rest of his team is not so lucky until Silent just jumps in, looks for as many backs as possible. Still think the Sentry Ward, so Chalice doesn't have that space to survive, or maybe he does up the hill and away. The Spirit Vessel is such a nuisance from FY. He's getting all the charges from the team fight.
And Windstrike just cannot heal and sustain during the engagements.
That fight didn't even open well from LGD. There was some miscommunication. They were hesitating on whether they should time-lapse the Drow or Nightmare her, and they end up time-lapsing, and at the same time, maybe he's like, you got me, right, buddy? He jumps in, gets Static Stormed, and then they literally just time-lapse the Drow.
He's found the target over on Necro. Defensive Heal Scepter. Arme's going to be careful. He bought back for that last fight. So Ghost Shroud plus Blink away. Avoids most of the damage. FY, however, cannot avoid Iceberg. BK beat up in the lane. Down on Grata. And Silent both being attacked by a Storm as he plays King of the Hill. Up, then will he drag Silent? No, he cannot. Fissure block was sorted there, but not totally. But this is bigger too. 3 heroes down without a buyback. You brought back in the Phoenix. They can go for Roshan if they want, but there's a bigger target. It's a mid lane of Rax.
They could do 2 full lanes here if they don't find a big kill with the Shaker Lina right now.
They're already pinging to go bottom.
Targets. I don't think they have enough damage. There's no Laguna and no Fissure. They're going to try, though.
There's the finisher. Line Strike Array. As you said, Laguna's on cooldown for 16 seconds, and you've got time-lapse available always from the Weavers. They use him up. Somnos comes back down again. FY is the frontline medic. It's a photosynthesis kind of heal.
That's 2 lanes.
Iceberg's got Laguna now, so at least he's got some level of damage from this, but you're right, that's 2 lanes. They may be able to punish as Disruptor comes back to life. So should be a little careful about overstaying their welcome.
They got what they came for. I can get all 4 bounty runes on their way out, buy their items, and get ready to fight again, and most likely end the game. It's going to take an extremely good fight from Windstrike now. And really, their biggest problem is just this Weaver X. Like, it ruins their lineup. It's a very nice pickup that LGD went for in this game. I think a lot of the time you would see Weavers maybe get 1 more item before the X. Like you would get Maelstrom Dragon Knights, and then
He's starting the fight. Fissure is out. Stormlong jump in. He'll go yours right up towards the air. And then the attack in from Silent Nightmare. It doesn't allow him to finish off Arme. The Reaper side does get rid of Phoenix, so no notice from him. But the damage output, Arme is a beast. He's the Frost Cannon. Inside the trees, attacking perfectly. And Windstrike can do nothing about it. They cannot reach him. They could see him. They had an observer and sentry. But to see your doom doesn't allow you to kill your doom.
that is the tower as well. So once again, the Weaver Axe and the Nightmares. So they're playing really, really well defensively. X Nova and Chalice in this game, their saves. That was that one mistake bottom I pointed out, but apart from that, can't really put a finger on their play. They're saving the right heroes at the right time. And this is Bane, by the way, without a lens. So has to be very, very careful with his positioning. He's been doing a great job at being able to save his cores. It's kind of strange when you look at it, right? Like, everybody thinks about Bane as this strong, aggressive hero. You have the lockdown of aggressive Nightmare, you have Phoenix Script, you have a lot of damage, you're a strong laner. But in this game, it almost feels like X Nova's most important role in fights is actually just defensive Nightmare. It's what he's putting most of his... He's prioritizing it over using Phoenix Script. They know that if they get the counterplay, they're going to win the fights. The Radiant side has one burst. They have Lina going in with BKB and they have Ursa going in with Enrage. When these run out, no way in hell they win the fight up.
Yeah. Like, if they had higher physical damage with Lina, this would be a different story. And she is going for the Crystals with the Dragonlance. So, if Daedalus is up, then Lina is a little bit more intimidating. But
will they get there?
It's a very hard ask.
Dota Plus claims they will not get there, Toby.
What is Dota Plus claiming? It's claiming the 99% rule.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen it say 100?
Yes. Saw it yesterday.
So it does say 100%.
Yeah.
That's a very depressing thing. There's not even a 1% chance that something can go wrong.
It's rounded up.
So it's what, 0.00001% chance you got? Iceberg after BKB, the Fissure is good, however, trying to catch out Somnus, but my god, you just can't do it. The time lapse is too strong. The Gus is even better, and with the Storm, at least Storm will block down. Remember, he was the bait. He was the Aegis to the Immortal, and if LGD take all the cores, they take the game, and that's exactly what they have. Back into the phase. GG is called. LGD. The final nail in the coffin of Windstrike, but it's only game one of this two-game series.
Dia pakai ini
There's a 1% chance for comeback.
And what we know about LG and Toby is they will lose the next game so they can get that fourth draw in a row.
That's wow.
Well, now they look.
Well, if they go with tradition, like LGD needs tradition to work for them, like LGD.
Yeah,
LGD needs to actually.
Apologies, sir.
Yeah, we just have to reposition Sin so he's on the camera.
Hello.
So like LGD
Ah,
doesn't have the
fuck,
tradition because if tradition goes right, they're meant to be the top Chinese team at this tournament, and it's meant to be a Chinese team that wins this tournament.
True.
So they cannannot break tradition.
This is true.
Siapa yang
But
modal
of course, it is
siapa?
possible to go all the way without being in the winners bracket in this tournament. It's
That-
possible they could get.
Well, you have to relive the older tradition.
It's difficult. It's
Yeah.
doable. But yeah, anyway, both teams in this game I think played well. I think a lot of people going into this
Weh,
tournament had,
PSG menang coy.
Udahan,
Udah
tamat.
1 match lagi.
Oh ini.
Bursa punya talent lifestyle nggak sih?
Apa?
Lifestyle talent punya nggak sih dia? Bursa?
Nggak punya.
Oke.
Kalian ngarep dari Abisal non, kan ada Vanguard tuh.
Modal.
Banyak damage si Aqua dan
Iya. Dibalikin.
Bursa tuh tayunya gitu tuh berapa pakai?
kalau yang mainin mah nggak pura-pura takut kan?
Takut bener kalau gue.
Apalagi gue. Sekalinya Brady daggernya kebablasan.
Ya gue sampai sekarang masih nggak ngerti yang jurus lu yang ada kelewatan di mana sih? Kok lu ngeklik bisa-bisanya kelewatan?
Ya kan gue pikir ini pasti kesini nih, gue klik di sini nih, tek, dia buter dong lewatin pohon.
Oh gitu.
Dia belok ke kiri kan anjing, kagak diterusin. Salah prediksi aja sih.
Salah prediksi.
Salah prediksi. Gue pikir dia bakalan panik lurus terus lari kan. Ternyata dia ngeliat gue di dagger di depan, dia belok. Kimchilnya kagak ulti, pelit banget sih. Bukan anak Dota nih.
Dia bikin cila ngambil yang kanan dia, level 12.
Karena ada storm kali ya.
Nah emang Kimcil kalau udah ngambil yang kanan itu enak banget tuh untuk lagi. Tapi Kimcilnya sedih.
Mananya lebih banyak gitu ya.
Jadi murah teman-teman.
ya 100 jadi 76 doang skill satunya Storm. Gimana?
Iya, enak banget.
Oh, Storm buyback.
Cuma kalau gue sampai sekarang, weh,
Oh, buyback yang bagus.
hmm, kok dikurangin ya mana regen ke alinya gitu.
Wow.
Ini lagi sama Anda Hai.
Lagi aja. Salah semua ini udah prediknya.
What? WR 14 kill? DJ, si DJ?
Gila, kagak ada matinya tuh Rekel.
Akhirnya.
Ada yang masang si DJ?
Enggak.
Udah 25,5 aja dia.
Masalah apaan?
Kasih kartu. Killnya 14 nya orang.
Ya kalah semua. Nah, LGBT belum main lagi. Lama amat istirahatnya.
Liquid keteteran sama ini, seru juga.
Itu ada suara dari siapa ya?
Heroin.
Oh, terus ada suara. Nah, aku lagi nonton siapa ya?
Wah, Chemis emang gila.
Gila.
Hah?
Kalau kemis gila. Ini liquid itu kalau pakai propet nyebelin dah.
Si main kontrol
Iya, setuju nggak tuh? Setuju nggak lu?
banget.
Dia jago banget ini nih. Dia tahu kapan harus nge-rap, tahu kapan harus bantu perang. Ya, akhirnya mesti bodoh.
Batu bae main multi kontrolnya jauh banget dah.
Dulu tuh di markasnya si propet lagi aja tuh, di markas musuh. Di markasnya daer propet lagi dah.
Wah, ini
Sampai dia
ada
cabut kan. aneh semua. Dia lucanya ikut-ikutan kembali. Marrakesh. Nah,
What the fuck, abet non. Lah si Inone lagi main. PSG lagi tuh. Ntar PSG tuh.
Aku lagi ngotak-atik kartu. Masih drawing, masih drafting kan? Lagi banyak banget kartu gue yang belum pada dibuka-bukain. Udah gitu, abis dibukain banyak yang double-double. Langsung aja gue ini otomatis das.
Ya emang kan ada pencetannya langsung recycle A.
Iya, cycle up. Tapi nanti yang gold gimana dong?
Enggak. Kalau lu punya 2 gold sama hijau, yang hijau yang hilang. Recycle A cuma buat yang hijau doang kok kalau ganda.
Premium kartu. Kalau yang silver kayak gini, kalau ganda di recycle nggak sih?
Gue sih gue recycle, tapi gue pilih dulu yang bagus.
Yang orangnya jelek recycle, yang orangnya bagus pertahanin ya. Siapa tahu 2 kali main ya.
Yang persenannya bagus ya. Satu kartu bisa dipakai buat semua game kan?
Walaupun dia udah ini kan
dipakai.
Udah dipakai tetap bisa dipakai lagi ntar.
Iya bisa.
Oh.
Tuh tinggal di band lagi nih.
Fanatik Mineski seru banget.
Udah sejam lebih aja itu. Saya kira 130 udah.
Enggak. Longes 80-89 gua. Udah 43-34 aja tuh. Kalah lagi aja fanatik sama musik, mampus.
Padahal
salah
menang,
nembak.
menang ini padahal menang kill itu tidak berfungsi. Terbukti di Dota ini. Kill not everything.
Ya kan si Dendi juga bilang gitu. Kill means nothing, run means everything. Kill tidak sama dengan skill. Makan mega skill gede gaban.
Mamam tuh segabon-gabon.
Livernya sampai Maelstrom gitu.
Ini ngapain ini? Kan nyari kill dia. Oh, dia mau nge-raid. Iya, kita coba kita lihat. Tim Rannya mau nge-raid. Mau ngapain, mau nyolong gem Winran. Aduh, blood seeker kagak dibelain, disruptor kagak dipik. Kontol Andreas.
Gila, biji gede banget ya, 32 abang tuh.
Kan udah bilang nih menang DJ. Gak ada yang masang DJ kan?
Gak ada. Longest game berapa, Dim?
80, 89.
Sial juga nih.
Apa ya?
Gue cepet plus gua.
Tahan 3 menit habis itu end.
Gue enak aja kalau mau tahu sekali. Setengah jam nahannya, jangan tanggung-tanggung.
Ini kan udah mega. Cukup 3 menit lah farming buyback. Habis itu baru
Dim tolong itu di WA salah satu tim suruh pick disruptor tim, tolong.
Kemarin mah kagak ada lu di super, kagak ada yang milih kan, serius kan?
Ini juga baru satu dari tadi yang kepick.
Dua.
Ini biniku dari tadi kenapa ketut-ketut mulu dah weh.
Makan tabung gas kali tadi siang.
Tahu. Kayaknya deket aja deh. Langsung singkat udah aman.
Retroposnya taras aja sih kalau kayak gini.
Paling besok tuh kagak bikin.
Kok kelas ini? MKB deh.
MKB ini.
Mati lu. Mati lu.
Di epic comeback. Serius lu? Aduh, gua harus kesana lah.
Enggak, Bang Mineski.
Ayo dong, udahlah, ketik GG kalau berani ketik GG. Ayo tuh dikit lagi. Ayolah ketik GG.
Ayo Universe.
Kamu sekalian sekarang. Kamu sekalian sekarang ketik GG.
Iya mundur.
Gue juga masih punya peluang dia nih. Lu 100 plus.
Nah ini nunggu pengen hidup sama itu N. Mesti punya buyback, WK punya buyback, VG punya buyback. Ukna semenit lagi buyback, udah ya.
Rosan jadi apa tuh di ayam? Rosan jadi rosan kecil tuh, jadi ikan.
Udah rosan lagi. Tapi Winrar
Ngapain sih anak ini?
Makanya Winrar ngapa sih petakilan ke situ mulu? Dia mau ngerat apa gimana sih ceritanya?
Mau nangkap tinkernya nggak ada buyback.
Winrarnya biar partner nggak sih? Oh partner hitam.
Bayangannya pengen farming sampai hidup.
Iya, emang pengen.
Agak ngim ya, nggak mati-mati.
Iya. Sekarang perang ke-21. Belanda begitu doang. Bis.
Total itu udah 92 aja nih.
Mereka-nya beli update.
Semok saatnya end coy, menit 81, cakep lu. Nah, satu di swap. Iya, nggak ada buyback. End. Minus. Wah, ada deh.
Bagian kurus lagi. Di swap lagi anak orang.
Bos.
Ketiklah. Ikan dev, ketiklah.
Wow, masih punya ini BKB Tower. Alright. Bener semua gue prediknya. Kan satu yang gagal. Ya, jadi lupa yang sebelah.
82 Mas Adi.
Wah, ini kan nggak sah yang hari ini kita.
Somnus main Somnus. Ratus menit tuh Mas Adi.
100 plus.
Oh Deus, cakep. Bos asis ya. Oh Deusnya dikasih Huskar.
Dua kali bacok pulang sekarat.
Si Nongtara itu mid kan ya?
Sekarang bukan offline.
Midnya siapa sih? Iceberg.
Iceberg biasa.
Ini si Bitana kenapa jadi naikin burung hantu ya?
Mahal itu kan.
Mahal.
Lebih mahal yang kelinci sih.
Total number of tree destroyed. Buset. Nggak ada tinker, nggak ada timber ya. Ini nggak ada tukang rusak pohon kah? Berarti di bawah 50 lah ya.
Warna ada.
Belum tentu lu, enak aja. Yang nomor 2 Car, sampai 175 itu.
175. Network paling banyak Zeus ya.
Somnus lagi, ini Sitling nih, Ame.
When will first blood happen?
Tungguin aja.
Dulu. Bisa setengah lagi.
Player with the first triple kill. Kita lihat dulu.
Mati nih Zeus. Sama lagi. Tiga first blood.
Ya, tapi gue udah nggak bisa pick anjir. None. Ya, 34-nya none. Gaple. Waktunya di mana dah?
Di atas ya.
Ya.
Double kill non Mintara.
Utara.
Udah ini menang PSG lagi. Dan gitu Mas Adi.
Iyalah. Juara aja lu di PSG.
Juara masih keren.
Kagak ada cerita dia.
Ngapa lu?
Ya. Lu dapat itu aja lu. Mau skill jadi mau ikut-ikutan dapat juara lu. Semoga lagi lah.
Gue CM di pick lagi sama Ege Noni.
Iya udah pasti menang. Bisnis kecil.
Wah iya tinggal lagi kagak ada disrupta lagi biadab. Anjing.
Wah ini tingginya lebih cakep.
Cakapan yang tadi sih.
Rambutnya blonde.
Rambut hitam cuma satu kan?
Saya minta lagi apaan sih? Si Thompson kayak monyet.
paling banyak 20 menit. Tom ya?
Belakang kan gue lagi ngemerhatiin.
IRB termos last hit.
Oh, nggak tahu dah. Kasih Storm.
With most kill. Ya. Fire with most keyword 15 menit. Kecil. High network 25 menit. Storm. Dah, jadi.
Nah, Car, pindah lagi Car, tim liquid IG aja.
Oh, masih ada lagi. Oh iya. Wah, IO emang Mas Bennett-nya masih. Oh.
Oh, si Ode nih, ini nih.
Casternya.
Nih.
Woi, blocker di banner.
Nah, terus. Ode dong di pick. Jangan dianggurin baik.